Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Drachmae and Demigods. I am Sammy Ferber and I'll be your host for the evening. Welcome back to the Links of Tartarus campaign. We're happy to have you. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. A very exciting episode for you. We left off on a very exciting note, so I'm just going to jump right into the recap here. So, previously on the Links of Tartarus, the Hands of Fate died and came to the underworld on a mission from the gods to determine what was wrong with Hades, and, if need be, rescue him from whatever evil was preventing him from connecting with his worshippers and fellow gods. With the help of old foes like Qatar of the Fey Slumber and Uruksal the Betrayer, the party managed to sneak their way past the River Styx and into the underworld proper, where they fought the Queen Persephone and managed to find relative safety in the Peaks of Fate, an isolated neighborhood of the underworld, home to only the Fates and Rirmu the Copper, the original Copper Dragon. With Rirmu's help, you were able to navigate your way into the secret tunnels of Cerberus that traverse the entire underworld, and found yourselves popped out right into Cerberus's lair. You were able to defend yourself against Cerberus for long enough to begin breaking the curse on his collars, granting him just enough freedom to fight himself. You then made your way further down beneath the obsidian palace of Hades, stealthily taking out guards and demons in the halls leading to the labyrinth of the Cretan Minotaur. You then navigated the labyrinth while fending off the world's strongest Minotaur and managed to slip your way past him and into a final chamber, where a fierce, undead warrior from the Age of Titans challenged you to pass him. And while he was a tough foe, you eventually managed to slay him and turn him to ash. That left you alone in the room with a mysterious dome of red arcane energy. You realized, eventually, that this was a type of prismatic wall, and that beneath the red layer was an orange, a yellow, a green, blue, violet, and indigo, all with unique effects, and all with a different specific way to move on to the following layer. Utilizing a variety of different techniques, including a hasted Ilmay super speed tornado, you managed to get through every layer of the prismatic wall, and found at the center a beautiful gemstone with 4 little shadows pinging around inside it. Eventually, you were able to smash the jewel, and in doing so, you broke the enchantment on it, freeing the prisoners from inside. Lathos, son of Hades, who had started this adventure with Adagio, Ryujin, and Alexios before being kidnapped by the Hooded Mute. Along with him, Pirithous the Foolish, champion of Hades, and an incredibly weakened Hades himself, the god of the dead. There was also a 4th figure looking even weaker than Hades, with an undead skeletal appearance. Hades asked you all to go up above and restrain the Minotaur. Once you had, he solemnly put a hand on the Minotaur's head and seemed to suck the life essence out of him, reducing the Minotaur to a bony husk of a creature, and giving himself just enough strength to support his own weight, with the god then telling you that Persephone was not the one behind all this. So, as we come in, you are in the labyrinth of the Minotaur with a now freshly mummified Minotaur. Hades has said this to you as he looks at you all. We must get back down there. Charon is dying. I need to help him. And he begins to move back down to the trapdoor.
Real quick, I wasn't here for the undead warrior part of it. That was when I was still driving back. Did anybody ask what the warrior's name was? Like, was it one we would know?
It was on site. It tried to clap our cheeks.
Yeah, all you learned from him in the midst of that battle is that it seemed like he was certainly from the Age of Titans. He was a follower of the Titans, but that his history and the history of his people seemed to have been erased from modern history texts, so his people have been completely forgotten.
Okay,
He did
I just
say
wanted to
his
make sure
name.
because I realized I had that.
I definitely didn't say his name.
When I killed him, I asked what his name was, and he said something. Either he said his race or his name. I can't remember.
Oh, he did say his race. He is what's called an Archon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was his name.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe he said like the Archon will live on or something like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Make a good T-shirt.
I guess I'll start heading back down to the room below.
Okay. You see Pirithos and Lathos both immediately follow him down as well. By the time you get back down the ladder into what used to be their prison cell, you see Hades is crouched beside this skeletal creature. And again, you see this creature that is lying down looks almost as if he is a mummy. It's almost like his skin is just tight enough to try to maintain his skeleton, but his bones are peeking through, and you see he has this dark cloak with a hood, and he is very certainly not in good shape. But Hades is sort of putting hands on him and just murmuring nonsense to your ears, but you can see the shadows sort of seeping from Hades to Charon. What are you guys doing?
Do I recognize the language that Hades is speaking? Just like know what it is?
Make a perception check.
I would like to ask Lathos, like, go up, put my hand on his shoulder. Is there anything we can do right now, or you guys need to do anything at all?
It's Pirithos who answers you, Ryujin. Hades, like all Olympians, is as powerful as the worship he is given. Now that he has absorbed some monica of energy, he should be able to receive that worship again, and in so doing, it will take time, but he will regain his strength.
So do the clerics have their abilities now again?
Probably. Anora?
That was a 21 for the perception check.
Gotcha. You catch some words here and there that do sound celestial in nature, but it's almost like it is using a celestial alphabet, but words that are either from like an ancient version of celestial, or there's some sort of like arcane nature to it. It's as if he's speaking in tongues, but it almost sounds like celestial.
So it's like a dialect of celestial.
Yeah, you could say that. Okay.
Can I look to Pirithos and ask, what do we need to do right now then to prepare?
He just looks at Hades and goes, "Whatever my master commands." At this point,
Yeah,
Hades
I had
looks up.
tried to teleport us out, and what I assumed was Persephone canceled magic.
Hades looks up, still kneeling next to Charon. "There is much we must discuss." He sort of wipes his hands and stands. Pirithos reaches to help him, but he waves him off. "Charon will be alright in time, as will I. But the state of the cosmos, I am not so sure. You all deserve an explanation for all of this, and I am happy to provide." Persephone and we've always been deeply in love. Far more in love than any of our kind can usually achieve. But the compromise we made with Demeter has always been challenging. That long apart every year can put a strain on any relationship, even a godly one. But we used to be able to make up all that lost time. Persephone would come back to me in the fall, and within a day it would be as if she'd never left. The queen of the underworld, but that all changed about a quarter of a century ago. It was gradual at first, almost imperceivable. And I'll admit, perhaps I didn't want to see. But she would return in the fall, and it would take just a bit longer for us to find our rhythm again. She would become slightly more jaded in her time in the overworld, frustrated. But in those first few years, that never lasted long. It's like being back down here reminded her of who she truly was. But then she'd leave again. And every year it became a little worse. And then we started fighting, little squabbles about things that never used to matter before. She would say things, and I couldn't shake the feeling that they were someone else's words. She'd say that when she was in the overworld, she'd spend time with other Olympians, and they would make her question things she'd never thought to address. She was a daughter of Demeter and Zeus, 2 children of Kronos. She was a fully fledged member of the 3rd generation of gods, and yet she didn't have a throne on Olympus. She didn't get the worship and respect like those she thought of as equals or inferiors. But that didn't used to matter to her. She was content with her throne down here. She had me, she had her mother. She didn't need to be worshipped like an Olympian. But clearly that had changed. And eventually she started questioning why I wasn't advocating to promote her to the next level of godliness. She thought perhaps that I liked that she was less powerful than me. It allowed me to keep her under my control, by my side as queen instead of fighting for dominance down here. But that's not the case. That just isn't who we are. It's an ideal we both used to agree on. He seems to get lost in thought for a moment. I know there are a lot of different ideas in the overworld about the nature of my relationship with my brother. But they're all wrong. I'm not bitter that Zeus is king. Yes, I am the firstborn, but he was clearly always better suited for that position. Nor am I patiently plotting his demise so I can take his place. I love my brother. He's not a perfect king, far from it, but he's doing the best he can with an incredibly hard job. I was always better suited to look after the dead than the living. The living have so many demands, so much at stake. The stakes are unbelievably high. But not here. I don't have to deal with any of that. I just get to ensure their comfort. Is it all I'm capable of doing? No. But it's all I choose to do. Choosing to accept the job you like, instead of endlessly chasing the power you think you deserve, is a much surer path to happiness. Persephone and I used to agree on that. Then, one fall, she came back and locked herself in her private chambers in the palace. I rarely saw her that year at all. That was hard. Even gods get lonely. And then one day, she appeared to me in my chambers. She appeared with a look I had not seen on her face in quite some time. Desire. Perhaps I should have been more careful, but my wife is the most beautiful woman in all the universe, and I had missed her so. Of course, afterwards, it became clear that I had been tricked, and that wasn't truly Persephone. She was furious, angrier, and more heartbroken than I'd ever seen her. She couldn't believe me. She couldn't believe that some mortal's illusion could have fooled my eyes. Surely I must have known this woman laying herself on my bed was an impostor, and I must have chosen to pursue her anyway. part of that was right. No mortal's illusion could have fooled my eyes. And yet, my eyes were fooled. And you can see his jaw tensing. There is only one creature in the universe with magic powerful enough to fool my gaze. A creature infamous for whispering manipulations from the shadows, who has long been morally at odds with everything I believe. The ancient magic herself, Hecate. Hecate had gifted this impostor with her own illusion magic, knowing that Persephone would never believe that I couldn't see through it. Especially after Hecate had been the one spending years in the overworld telling my queen that she deserved more, that the other Olympians were keeping true power from her. I have only kept one secret from my wife, one in my entire life. The secret of my son. I suspected then that Hecate was behind all this, but it no longer mattered. I had filled the impostor with my seed, and when that baby was born, marked with my symbol, I knew I needed to protect him. So I hid him from Persephone. But that only made Hecate's manipulation easier. Our relationship continued to shatter, and I still had no real proof to bring to Zeus that Hecate was behind it all. I couldn't see her plan. What did she have to gain from tearing the two of us apart? Sure, she might delight in my suffering, but Hecate has lived longer than any other being in the universe. She is not a fool. She would know that after Persephone was gone, all the wrath in my soul would turn to her, and even Zeus would no longer be able to protect her from me. I didn't know what she was truly planning until it was too late. She used my queen as a pawn in her plot. All those years ago, when we sealed the Titans away in Tartarus, we knew the knowledge of how to free them was too much responsibility for one god to bear. So we split it between two of us. Half to me, as I had been tasked with guarding them, and so needed to know how our protections could be broken, and half to Hecate, who had the most vested interest in keeping them contained, since she was the one who had betrayed their ranks to help us win the war in the first place. In order to free the Titans, Hecate would somehow need to learn of the seals of which only I am aware, something she knew she would never be able to get out of me. But as I said, I do not keep things from my wife, and Hecate is not a fool. When Hecate gave the order, Persephone snuck into Tartarus and released the lynx, throwing them up into the overworld for some mortal to find. Hecate wanted chaos, and she wanted time. Time to enact whatever other elements of a plan she had to which I was blind. When I discovered what Persephone had done, I ran to confront her, but she was cold to me. To her, I had cheated on her, betrayed her, wanted to rule over her. I cannot blame her for acting as she did. But in the moment, I was furious. We fought. No, we battled. We'd never attacked each other like that. And I'll admit, I was ill-prepared. I didn't realize just how much she had severed her feelings for me. Hecate had given her a wand that allowed her the ability to do magic far beyond her normal capabilities. She restrained me, imprisoning both myself and Charon, and closed the gates to the underworld. But I wouldn't give up hope. There was still some of the queen, my queen, inside her. She would visit me sometimes. I don't even think she knew why. But I would use those moments to remind her of my love for her, that I forgave her, that we would get through this together. But then she found Lathos. Whatever shred of the old Persephone I saw was gone. She threw us all into a much more specific cell, one that I couldn't speak to her out of, where I couldn't speak to anyone, where I was entirely cut off from the universe. And that's where we've been until now. I don't know how much time has passed. I don't know what the world looks like. I don't know what Hecate's end goal is, or if I'm telling you information you already know. If the Titans have been released, and I am the last god in the world, I know not. So tell me, what do you know of the world?
I mean, we've been down here for not too long, but time is different here. For us, it only feels like, maybe a few days, but could have been a day or a year.
You're not the last god, but things are definitely not what they were when you were imprisoned. A follower of Hecate tricked us with a ritual and managed to kill both Apollo and Hephaestus.
It's like blood divination magic or something like that.
Hades is already extremely pale in this form, but you see what little color was in his face leaves as he looks at you.
He almost got Poseidon too. Like a hair, he survived.
Two
I
gods
also
are
want
dead.
to point out the Fates said that Hephaestus is alive.
Yeah, there's
That-
apparently
There would be second chances.
both Hephaestus and Apollo have second chances.
Yes.
The same that all of us do.
Hephaestus has been working on something for centuries, some sort of contingency. Shrouded in secrecy, he never told anyone.
He must have accomplished it. So long as Hephaestus has a second chance, any of the other gods have a second chance.
This is not good.
But we have managed to recapture a few of the Titans.
They haven't been released from their links, so
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, they're still in their
that?
links.
Yeah, Artemis
But-
has the Mosini.
Poseidon
After-
has. What's its
Rhea?
name? I can't remember.
No.
Themis?
No, not Themis.
No.
It was
No.
Taya.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
Poseidon has Taya.
that's close. I combined two words.
Yeah, no, Rhea
Um,
is another Titan. Rhea is the mother of,
Yeah.
of Zeus and Hades.
Yeah, and then we know where Themis is. Themis is currently contained as she's remaining neutral in what is happening right now.
Well,
And we know of where other links are, and we have counterparts in the overworld doing the job that we were doing until we came here. We don't know how far they've gotten since we've been down here, but
They're
Albeit,
working with our associates, so we are hopeful.
yeah, we were working towards getting other links when the ritual that killed both Apollo and Hephaestus happened. And within that ritual, we ended up here because,
that is, I suppose, a silver lining. But all is lost if we cannot bring Hephaestus back. We have no hope of defeating Hecate without him. Not all of us combined.
well,
according
the Fates
to
did say that he'll come back. So I don't know if there's something that we need to do to make that happen.
from what I understood of it, of what Alexios had told us, and from what I saw when we were judged by Persephone, the threads for each of us, including Hephaestus, had a second chance that was linked on to the first.
You see, he's sort of like thinking and weighing options. He goes, okay, I am still weak, though I am getting stronger each moment, but even still, I need my weapon. But Persephone has taken it, and she rules the underworld. And we need to reopen the gates. And I cannot believe I'm saying this. I need soldiers in the overworld.
At your service.
Well, we will do whatever we can. You still have... Well, I will say something... I don't know how Cerberus is normally, but we assume Persephone did something to Cerberus' collars. We had to temporarily dispel the magic to convince it to attack the collar. It was a whole thing.
From
just
what
want
I
to let
can
you know
tell,
about that in case that is an issue later.
from what I could tell after trying to communicate with Cerberus the best that I could, just being used to how most animals act, he of course didn't want to break any of the collars as they were a gift from you, and to the end of the line, he's loyal to his master. But Persephone has done something to them, and it's something that we cannot break ourselves. We could only dispel it temporarily. That caused him to be aggressive towards people trying to A, help you, and then B, towards the other heads that had the charm collars on them.
Okay. I'm
we killed
getting ahead of myself.
Lazarus.
Good. He was a pain in my ass. I owe you all a debt. And that while I am not at full strength, you may ask of me a favor. And if it is within my power, I will grant it.
May I ask one question?
Of course.
Not I don't want to ask the favor. I just have a general question in case you might know. And you might not, but there's one person that I'm curious where they would be. Where their soul would be. And I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna whisper Ryujin's mom's name, Yue. No last name, of course, because that's how we roll, baby.
Hades almost smiles to himself. Slowly, I am regaining my connection with every soul on this realm. I can feel your mother sailing the seas of eternity.
I knew it. Okay.
I believe my brother asked for that for her specifically.
Nice.
On the topic of parents and souls, if someone's soul is bound to an object by a deal with an incubus, would that be located in Tartarus?
It would. Though if that is the boon you would like to request, I would be able to handle that for you.
I don't want to request it because it's a favor for everyone. Is there any other way that I can get his soul back? Because he didn't deserve that just for me coming back into his life.
I will tell you this, adventurer. I will send all of you back to the overworld on this mission. But before long, you will rejoin me for good. On that day, I will postpone your eternal judgment, allowing you one detour.
So if I don't ask the favor, I have to die in order to get the soul back.
Unfortunately, Time is of the essence. We cannot waste time on these things.
I have one question. Another question. I apologize. If the overworld is a 1, the underworld is like a 3 or a 4, what's Tartarus?
In terms of what?
Like 1 to 10. Scale of like, oh, this is
How
great.
dangerous it is?
Oh, wait, how dangerous?
Or...
Yeah.
Oh. Tartarus is the resting place of the most wicked. There are denizens of this place that were here before I was, from the age of Titans and the age before time, creatures of darkness. In order to maintain my rule on this plane, I had to banish all of them to there. It is a place of evil.
So 10.
It would be hard to find a more dangerous place in the universe.
Right, well, my question was, how do we help you get back to power so we can go back to the overworld?
Well, with time, I will regain power, but we don't have long. Persephone surely will already know that I am freed. I have the beginnings of a plan.
What was the detour you mentioned? Was that when we die we could go to Tartarus, or detour?
Yeah, that
When-
was...
Yeah, basically, if when Honora dies, if it's not with everybody else and like you're with me,
Yeah,
Honora can
essentially,
go to Tartarus.
One last
Or not the
errand
link, the
before
whole
your
thing.
eternal rest.
We're gonna finish this like we started it, Tom.
Together.
Ta-da!
I have the beginnings of a plan. We all make our way back to Cerberus. Pirithous and I will remain here as we work our way up the palace. Once I have my weapon back, I can hold off Persephone. I need to get all the way to the top, to my private chambers, in order to turn off the magic dampening mechanism that prevents plane shift abilities from within Underworld. While I am doing that, you, all of you, will ride on Cerberus, and you will meet a friend of mine. Her name is Rirmo.
We have already been
Hey,
acquainted.
we've met her.
Wonderful. I can give you something that will allow her to plane shift you back to your bodies.
Oh.
Once you are done with that, you must tell her to fly to the palace and assist Pirithous and I.
I mean no disrespect, and I hope I'm not overstepping. It's coming strictly from maybe not worry, but caution. I do not doubt your strength or Pirithous' strength. But will the two of you be okay? I imagine fighting through forces to the top of the tower. And I want to take out the fate-grown fruit. I'm like, give it to Hades.
Oh, I should probably mention, yeah, I grew a tree in
You
the
grew a
Peaks
tree.
of Fate. My bad. I don't know
It's
if that's
not-
a bad thing or not.
It's not much, but I imagine it'll help, and I feel like you'll get a lot more use than I will.
I was curious if I could plant a seed and it would grow, and then Ryujin gave it some water, and yeah, there's a giant willow tree in the Peaks of Fate now, by the
It's
way.
huge, massive, can't miss it.
Yeah,
Sorry. Hope that doesn't mess with it.
I spoke to it. It's the same size as a 150-year-old willow tree, but it's not actually 150 years old. There's some weird things.
The fates have been kind to you. Thank you. He pockets the fruit. Now there is one other element of this plan. Yes, to answer your question, it might be difficult. But every second I get stronger. And I'm confident that I can fight enough of the ways. And then when Rirmu joins us, that will be the reinforcement I require. I will send a signal when I have deactivated the dampener. And you will know that then you must plane shift away.
Like at that exact.
I do not know how I am going to defeat my wife. I assume that she will merely run once I get there, once we have fought. She will run back to the overworld. That is my preferred outcome.
Upon him saying that he doesn't know what he's going to do, I want to take the potion of clarity out of my pocket and give him the potion of clarity.
You are all God-touched. He takes the potion.
Me, not quite as much as the others, but Artemis is the mother I never had originally. So.
There is one more piece of advice I might give you. Hephaestus is the key to figuring out how to defeat Hecate. So he must be reborn. Whatever his contingency plan was, he kept it secret, not telling any of us the location. But there may be one creature who he told. Ask Rirmu to contact her sister. Perhaps she can help.
Which I should
She'll
let you
know.
know. Right?
She'll know. I'm pretty sure she'll know.
Okay.
Now, your boon. What is it you ask for?
Group huddle. Group huddle.
You can take it
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
Okay,
So
real quick before... Oh, can I turn to Hades real quick?
Of course.
With you saying you would give me the chance for a detour, considering my relationship with Artemis, if she was to want me to go to the Beast Wilds, that still be possible.
Of course. My purview is to send souls to their eternal rest where they belong. If you belong in the Beastlands, then there you will be.
Okay.
So this boon, are
Make sure.
we? You said you're sending us back. So this is something else, right? So
Yes. Take your time, guys.
okay, what would be beneficial to all of us that we could?
Let's finally get those sending stones.
Sammy, well, no, we're going to get them anyway. Sammy, can we have some options of what would be some good ideas? Because we have no clue what our limits are.
There is no limit. The limit is only his power level currently. If you ask for something that he can't do, he'll just tell you that he can't do that.
So we could just get a magic. Could we get a magic item each, basically?
That's 5 things.
That's 5 boons. Yeah.
Okay,
What if it's
I didn't
all
know he would
from,
count that
a
as
chest full of epic magic
Yeah.
weapons for us. That's one place. That's one boon.
That's what I was thinking.
I will say-
a chest full of things.
No, I'll say a boon from a god can typically be more powerful than a boon from a dragon. You know, it can be something material, but oftentimes it can also be something way more.
Is it like the boons in Hades, in the game Hades?
I never played it, so I don't know.
I've never asked a dragon for a boon, so I have
Do we have
no idea what to ask the
maybe
gods.
an example? The base.
We have
we
no
wish
clue.
to be able to
for instance,
telepathically communicate.
Like the boons that we got from our parents, or
I would say for instance,
I got
Orpheus's
the ability
boon was to allow him to bring Eurydice back up from the underworld as long as he didn't look back. That was the favor that Hades granted to Orpheus, who did not save Hades' life. Orpheus just happened to be a really good singer. It's like that's
Oh my
that level
God.
and that level of boon.
Oh my god. Can we bring Phaeton back?
Why? Is
Because
he a
he's
champion?
I don't think that would
Phaeton.
work though, because he's
Apollo would be
Apollo's
without a
champion.
champion, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that
the
would
champion
be
could be
weird.
alive.
Apollo's
Yeah,
dead.
you can
I
have
don't
living
think-
champion.
But
Yeah,
I
but
feel
the
like that
dude's
would be
almost like
out of
100
the
years
scope of
old.
abilities, though, because he's already a champion made by another god. I feel like that would be out of bounds.
I mean, we
Yeah,
didn't
I
ask
feel like
him
that's
yet.
kind of stepping on another god's toes.
Well, first
He
off,
doesn't have
But
Oh,
I will
he's
say,
dead.
whether or not you go with that idea, that is a really interesting idea, and that kind of thing is something totally on the board.
Come on, man, Phaeton.
Oh my god, not Phaeton.
I mean,
the
listen,
dude's
if
my
we
brother.
bring him back, we're technically homeless. So that's something.
Fair. Or we'll just have a really cool
He doesn't even
room.
Oh
use
my
the house,
God.
remember?
That we'll be homeless. So,
That's
listen,
the reasoning of that what that
this
was
is the
expecting,
biggest
but okay.
mistake. This is the biggest mistake we made on this journey.
I have an idea.
We made a lot of
I
big
have an idea.
mistakes. Hold up.
What's your idea?
What if we ask, if possible, a way to contain the remaining links in one place? Safe. No magical energy beam. No them slowly escaping and whispering in our minds. Just there, kept 100% in one place. Like, not freaking out when they're within a mile. You know, if that's a thing. Because we still have a bunch to get. I guess
don't
that's
feel
an
like
That
Hades
might
idea.
not
can
be a
do
bad
that.
idea. Because we
That's
don't
a
really
great
have a good
idea.
way.
I just don't think Hades.
I just
can
figured
do
because
it.
Hades has the knowledge of how they work. Maybe, you know, that extra bit of knowledge could be more than like the rest of the gods with
I
potentially
mean,
making
it's worth
something to hold them.
asking.
Yeah.
The worst he could do
I
is
I
just
definitely
say,
think
"No,
we should
pick
think on
something
it a
else."
little bit more, but I feel like that would be a good option.
I mean, real
But after the
quick,
links are contained, what do
uh,
I really have to hold from Hades? Ooh, can I have a Godstone, Hades? Like, you know, just from saving your
Show
life.
him-
Not
show him
as
hands.
the boon, but, you know,
That's a good idea,
outside
'cause
of the
we only
boon.
have, like-
I feel like a Godstone would probably
we've only got
hold
like
out for crumbs.
2 blood glass cubes, right? The one that is in and the one that I have.
And we
No.
do have enough to make at least, I
It's
want to
two.
say, 2 blood glass cubes again. Like, I have, like, 2 panes.
But if we're just giving
Yeah,
them to the gods
but-
anyway, I mean,
But the
But I
thing
know we're
is,
gonna
it's
be able
not
to give it to all
always
the
easy
gods.
to
It's
give
only,
them
like,
to the
our-
gods. Like, Ryujin has to sail way offshore.
All I need
you know,
to do
even
is put
artists
mines in
and
fire.
stuff supposed to
Yeah,
be.
it must be nice.
I feel like it's not a bad idea because if it's one of those things where we cannot take them to be contained by a god before we find another one, we don't have to worry about them freaking out then.
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
maybe
I just feel like
something
my boon
like,
should be something I can carry for the rest of
like-
my life.
I don't know, maybe like if not that to empower us, maybe
Can I
don't know.
ask Hades to give us all wings?
Unlimited power.
Not unlimited power,
This
but
is-
like maybe, you know, if our lives were a tabletop role playing game, maybe like a level or 2.
That's so
Not
lame.
Not another.
A level? So... We're at a way to contain the
Maybe like,
links, and is Phaeton a possibility?
No.
Does anyone?
I
You don't
think
care about.
Phaeton is a possibility of bringing back.
I think breaking Phaeton back would be so weird.
What if we bring
And
Phaeton
the
back to
dude's
the
so
guys of
old,
old age in
dude.
like
went
6
through a
years?
whole mourning process, and now
I-
you're like, fuck.
I will say, just my opinion, Phaeton is very much alive in a sense, you know? Like, he's technically dead, but he's still running around as the champion of Apollo. So if you wanted to bring someone back from the dead, there might be more interesting or useful options.
Well, I mean, there is
Interesting.
bringing back the Oracle.
Ooh, whoa.
That's not a
I mean,
bad
that was
idea.
that was
But that's
another
also kind of
mistake that we made.
Okay, but listen,
But I mean, without
that's
Apollo
like,
right now,
a whole
she's not really-
continuity thing, like. Because if she makes another prophecy, right, we're not the last prophecy anymore. Then are we the end of the world? Does this whole thing, like, unravel?
Hades looks at you and goes, I see you are having trouble.
Always.
Yes. Yes.
Might I
Always.
propose another option?
Yes,
And
please.
he does, out of thin air, create a godstone. He says, "This is not quite
Take out mine.
a godstone. This
I put
is
mine away.
a physical oath. Whenever along your journey you are ready to ask of me the boon of which you seek, speak it into this stone. And if it is within my power, it will be done."
I feel like that's
I feel
not
like-
a good idea. I feel like we
And I
should
also
decide
What if
this
I'm
get a
now.
gonna Yeah.
It's like,
One of us is
what
gonna
if-
forget and say it like while holding it, and then we're just gonna have some crack.
We're just like admiring it, and
Really
somebody
like,
goes,
"Man, I really want some
wish I had
breakfast."
a
Oh, no!
Lamborghini.
I feel like this is a really good like middle ground because if we
No,
can't
I
decide
really
anything
have,
right
like,
now and we're
5
standing against the
serious
overworld,
Upward resource.
Hades, in your professional godly opinion, what do you think is the best?
what kind of gifts is? And we
I
like
do
are
not know what the overworld is like currently. Without Apollo, without Hephaestus, without Hades. I do not know what it is that you will need as you go on this quest.
I'm gonna eventually need a way to kill a giant, ancient, matter of fact, kraken. So that's something I have to think about.
You see, it's not. There's a strange expression on his face, as if. It was, why do you say that?
Because Chromocrates is, well, the link of Oceanus is in a part of the ocean, and that's pretty close to where Chromocrates may or may not be. Chromocrates causes mayhem, being a dickhead, trying to get into people's minds.
You see Hades
Is there-
begins to laugh.
I think I might have a lead on its horn, I'm not sure.
That. Fuck. I
What?
think I know what Hecate is planning. Tell me,
What is she planning?
son of Hephaestus, have you heard any rumblings of Tiamat's followers recently?
They are pretty freaking active. I actually killed one just a day ago.
Just recently.
Yeah,
Again?
here's you know.
Like he was weak, but it was a fight.
Hecate is bringing out all the enemies of the gods at once. The Titans, Tiamat, Tromocrates. It is an army that we cannot possibly hope to all defeat. There will be chaos and war and mayhem on Gaia. Millions will die. And it will mean multiple battlefields at the same time.
it's okay. We'll just
Some-
split the group.
So
The gods would be
saying
weak
this
enough for
as,
someone
like-
to come along and
yeah. Okay, so this is a good question then based upon that. You've been around longer than any of the other gods.
That is true.
What do you know of the Oracle's first prophecy about children of the gods being either their downfall or their salvation?
It all makes sense. She is ensuring the prophecy comes. Because the gods cannot be in all those places at once. Surely we will need help, and who will we turn to but our children?
so
Can I
then
raise my hand?
I propose just to the group we
Killing
mentioned
Lathos.
empowerment, maybe, as the boon. Sounds like we're
Can I
gonna
raise
need
my hand real
to
quick?
be stronger, to be honest. That's no.
How about a way
What's
to
up,
communicate with the gods? Surefire.
So with Hades talking about the prophecy, I want to turn to him. So with the prophecy needing a child of every god, Artemis not exactly having biological children, but having adopted me as a child,
Anna froze. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I
in the
believe
overworld, prophecy can never come to fruition.
There you go. Wait, I missed all of that, Anna.
We all missed all of that.
Your internet is
I assume the question was, do I count?
Am I back? Am I good to talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, God. If it
Horrible.
has to be a child of the gods, and Artemis doesn't have a biological child, but she adopted me, if I never go back to the overworld and I don't take that second chance that the fate said I had, the prophecy can never come to fruition then.
Or maybe that's what the prophecy wants you to think, but because you're not an actual child, if you're gone, it doesn't count.
I understand what you are saying. But even I am not as powerful as the Fates. For we cannot have a capable soldier stay on the sidelines in this fight. I must have.
But if I can fight here.
How so?
In any way that I can. If I'm not there to be put into that battle on either the side of the gods or the side of the Titans, the prophecy can't be fulfilled as the oracle foretold because they're missing one of the children of the gods.
Lathos is in the exact same position. He can also stay here in the underworld.
Well, if I can stay away from that battle where I'd have to be part of that decision, the gods won't fall because of that prophecy.
I just want to cut in front of them and like burst out. There's no way you're gonna fucking stay here after we just got killed and came down and got you personally. That's not an option
100%.
at all.
Like, not even the thought of an option.
Can I like turn to Alexios and like I want to put my hand out on his shoulder? You've already lost your dad, and so has Adagio.
I want to put my hand on Nora's mouth and then their forehead
and save my mom and both of their dads. Why wouldn't I? If I can do any good from here while also not having that problem, if we can defeat this and Hades will let me come back then, maybe he will, maybe he won't. Either way, I have to come back and get my dad anyway.
Okay, but how will you feel?
Inform you, but there's 5 of us. You're not the only hero.
I'm not trying to be a hero.
Sacrifice yourself for anyone. We're not us without you. So
we're the hands of fate.
We came here to get
5 of us. That's how that works. There's 4 of us. We're not a very effective hand, right?
You can live without like. Never mind.
I know what you were gonna say.
I mean, do you keep muting me?
No.
Someone
I had
is
that
muting
problem
me.
a couple weeks ago. I think it's just it's just glitching. That was happening to me a few weeks ago.
Okay. It keeps just like saying someone has muted you.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, but no, I'm not touching anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Like she was just like, "You're not staying here."
Yeah,
At the very least, once this is all said and done, we can ask Hades to dampen the little teleportation. We can plane shift to Tartarus itself. We can get stuck here for another.
We would
I don't know.
Be stuck here if we died. That's
whatever time is down here.
Yeah, I deal with these problems one step at a time, really.
But okay, then I want to stop. Okay, then I won't stay here. But, and I'm gonna turn to look at everyone, like look at Alexios and then Adagio, Ryujin and Ilme, and make eye contact with each of them as seriously as possible. If it comes down to it, and it seems like it's going to be our decision, and the prophecy is coming to fruition, and we don't know what to do,
we're gonna kill you.
I don't care if you put a knife in my back. Kill me.
Yep.
Why?
But what if?
Because
Here's
it
the
comes
thing.
down
Here's the
to
thing,
we have
though.
to-
Whatever our decision may be, doesn't matter. It was the oracle, a prophet of fate. So whatever we decide is probably just going to fall right back into that plan because the oracle saw it. Whatever our decision is, it doesn't matter.
I mean, the thing is, well, the oracle saw that the children of the gods, one of each, would be who made the decision. If we can even put it off for a little bit.
It could just be like full blood children of main 12 gods. It could be any type of child from any god in the pantheon. It could be adopted, half kid, god of minor, or child of minor gods. We don't know. We don't have specifics.
There are some that say that all the creatures of the forest are Artemis's children.
Yeah. What if you're supposed to show up
one of
with
her
every
hunters
animal?
is so close and they're like, yo,
You know that baby
that's my
chimera?
mom.
That's the one.
Fuck.
Oh my god. I'm just
Or who
saying.
knows? What if, like, to be a maiden, she like took that part of herself out and like planted it somewhere and it grew a tree, and that tree is her physical child.
she I'm not going to say what I was going to say. That I'm not.
Womb tree. Artemis's literal sacred
That's
tree
the
is
tree of
literally
life.
Artemis.
The tree of
That's what
life.
the tree of life is.
Pirithos goes,
So,
I hate to intrude, but we really must be getting on.
Okay, so we'll take
Yeah,
this
let's
odd
look.
looking
Can we just take the stone, guys, and we'll just be really careful?
what we
Okay.
all said.
That just
The
worries me
IOU.
because. Listen.
Is this attached to a godstone too? Do I get like a real one?
Do any of you have any other like big ideas besides empowerment, a way to contain the links, or Phaeton?
No, we're just going to take the stone and go. We have wasted a lot of time here. And
So
that
if
is
someone
my
else that's not
stone.
us gets this stone, can they take the boon, or is it specifically for us? Like no matter what,
It
like
is for
all of
you.
us, not just like if one person takes it and no one else knows and is like, hey, give me some nachos. Like, are they gonna get the nachos, or is it gonna be like, does everyone want nachos?
Only the people in this room can even see that stone you are holding.
So if I hit someone with it, they won't even know what hit them. Haha.
That is true.
Start chucking the stone at people.
Got Hades to make a sad joke.
Okay. Well,
Yep, let's take the stone, guys. We gotta go.
Wait, what's the signal?
all right.
You'll know it when you see it. Now come.
Why do they
Oh, God.
always say that? And then I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna be like, is that it?
Is that it?
Is that it?
Is that it? I don't know. Maybe.
Is that boo? Is that
Listen.
signal enough for me?
There's one thing you need to understand. We doubt everything, so you need to tell us what the signal's gonna be.
Also, Rimu is going to know what it is better than we will, and we'll be with
That's true.
her. So I'm
Okay,
pretty
that's true.
sure we'll be fine.
All right,
Wait,
so oh, sorry. Go ahead.
what the heck was the plan?
So the plan that he proposed, that you guys are welcome to edit however you'd like, is you all go up to Cerberus. You guys hop on Cerberus and head back to the Peaks of Fate to Rirmu. Meanwhile, he and Pirithous are working their way up the palace to try to get Hades' weapon, and B, get to Hades' private quarters, wherein he will be able to turn off the magic dampener. When that happens, and assuming at some point in there, Rirmu joins him, and the three of them will help to defeat Persephone in some way, then he'll signal to you guys. Oh wait, that doesn't work, does it?
Wait, no.
Rirmu will have to
So-
help him on the way down.
So he's gonna have to defeat Persephone with just him and Pirithous?
Second shift.
wait,
It's not a good plan.
what
It's not
about
a good plan.
Lathos?
I was going to say,
Are we
And
taking
Lathos.
Lathos with us? He's
You
coming back
can.
to did he even die, or did he just like get dragged down?
No,
here?
he's alive.
it's up to Lathos, I think. I think this is up to Lathos, though. Like, he needs to be up to the side.
Lathos, can I ask you a question?
You want to
Yeah.
stay here, right?
No.
You still have that horn, right?
Yeah.
Why? Why? Literally, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know. But now that I have more battle, fucking why? Listen. What the fuck?
I feel like you've been waiting all this time just to
Yes,
ask.
100%. It's the dumbest
Yeah.
fucking thing I've ever seen. And I have 9 intelligence.
Where I come from, we announce when we're there. We don't like to sneak up on our foes. We like to battle.
I mean,
Didn't you keep
fair,
your
but you're also
existence
alerting
secret
everybody
your
within like
entire
a
life?
mile radius. So if it's just like you want to fight that one person, but they've got 5 friends and half a mile away, you're fighting 6.
You know what?
I want to look to you.
I've learned a lot. And he takes off the horn.
I want to look for Eugen and like lower my head, going, I know you're not talking about it like this, and like point at my horns and go, but what have you got against horns?
You know what? I want to take out my horn of the Minotaur.
No, I have the other one.
Actually, no. I'm gonna take a Daji's horn of the Minotaur. I'm just gonna reach. I'm kidding. I'm not taking.
So I'm gonna turn
Or
to
will
Hades
I?
really quick and be like, I don't think your plan is as good as it sounds.
What if Rimru
So-
comes here and we help you fight up, and as soon as you turn it off, you'll already Rimru there, and we just back.
Hold on, say that again. You were a robot for a sec.
Oh my god. What?
I think
if
that was my
Rimru
computer that
comes
time.
Here? Okay.
Yeah.
What if Rimru comes here and we help you fight up with Rimru, and then the second you turn it off, Rimru can plane shift us, but that way your reinforcements are already here, and we help you get to that point.
For one reason, I cannot allow you to do that. I cannot allow you to die. Not here. Not with how important you are.
Oh, listen. We've already died, like all of us, basically. Like at least once. I just want to throw that out there. We are a lot weaker than we were when we first came down.
If you turn to dust, even I cannot bring you back.
That's fair. Fair point. You know what?
Can I look to him real
So,
quick and be
Ryan?
like, you know everything about every soul that is here? How close am I to just dying? I've died a lot.
You are as close as your soul wants you to be. It is not the underworld killing you again and again. It is your soul deciding to rest.
Yeah.
Well,
Say I've
Okay,
died
feel like-
5 times. Where do I stand?
You know your constitutional score. What are you asking?
definitely-
I have a question.
Yeah.
I want
So
to know,
you and
like,
Theothorus aren't strong enough to get up the tower without Rimu, or to defeat Persephone without Rimu?
Here's the thing. Actually, no, you go first. My question.
Okay. He goes, I am confident in our abilities to get it up there and to be able to turn off the dampener, but with my weakened state, I would be more confident defeating my wife with Rimu there.
What about a black dragon instead?
So,
no.
why? Hold on. I must have missed this part. Why exactly do we need, besides us dying, we need to hop on Cerberus and go all the way back out to the Peaks of Fate? I mean, I meant that we'd be safe there, the safest, right? And then, while we're on our way there, call Rirmu, have Rirmu meet you there. If there's any other friends you can call in the underworld, any other friends like Rirmu.
I do not know how many are left or how many are now loyal to Persephone.
Yeah.
Well, if there's a way, can you open the gates before you let the dimensional barrier go down? Because there's a whole flood of souls waiting to come in.
Yes. Charon will join Pirithous and I, and then as soon as he can, he will go, leave us, and open the gates.
Could you use that as
A distraction?
help? Yeah, because there's
Yeah,
an untold amount of people out there. The gates have been closed for months.
And I mean, they're mostly regular
It's not a
folk,
bad
but there's a good amount that can
at all.
fight, so they could
Yes.
whittle
Yeah.
down maybe a bit of the forces that Persephone had. There's also a
But
line of
I would
skeletons
say
in armor, by the way. I don't know if you
using
have any
that,
control over them guarding the sticks. If you can, maybe you could call reinforcements. I'm not really sure.
I mean, but the thing is if you do that, you are bartering souls that might not make it back from that battle.
Yeah.
All right.
Those souls are gonna get lost on the other side anyway.
Here's what we
Gave
will
us,
do.
like this little.
Here's what we will
sorry.
do. Pirithous, Charon, and I will ascend up to the balcony layer. That is where the trophy room is. Once I have my weapon, Pirithous and Charon can take whatever trophies they'd like to help in this battle. We will hold our ground there. Charon will go open the gates, cause the distraction. You will already be back at the Peaks of Fate with Rirmu. Once you are there and you get the message to Rirmu, she will come and join us. Once she has come and joined us, we can ascend up, turn off the dampener, she will go back to fetch you, and send you on your way.
You know,
Okay, so
Could you just
how do we
give
get
us like an item
Cerberus
that causes us
back
to go
to-
back the same way as like you gave us the stone? That way Rirmu doesn't have to come back to us. Like as soon as
I do not
we
have
see
the
the signal,
ability
we
to
just
do
go.
that.
I have a question.
Okay,
Another
I did-
question.
no.
I always have questions. Question.
How does
So-
Persephone? Oh, she planes ships. Hello.
So you're afraid that if we go with you, Persephone would kill us for good?
Yes. Yes.
How easy would that be? Because I've already been attacked by Persephone, and yeah, I was feeble-minded for sure. But I mean, we all know what we signed up for. We all know what we're
Cheers
here
up.
for.
I
And
know of at least one wand that Hecate has given her that grants her the ability to do magic beyond her normal capabilities. I cannot say in the time that I've been imprisoned what else she has gifted her.
is there anything that
What
we
is
have
her
that
normal
you could
capability,
use,
then?
that you would need?
Sorry, what? Anura and
Me
Regina were both talking at the same
or-
time, so I didn't
I
hear
was
either of
saying
you.
Is there anything we have
Oh.
on our person that you could use? Any magic items? Any like? Do you need any? I mean, because we're not going to be doing a whole lot of fighting here. It sounds like it's going to be you, and if you need help and we can't be there,
You need what you have for the overworld.
Can I cast Hero's Feast before we go then? And give everybody that buff, including all of
mean-
you?
that's like an hour, right?
If you have the chalice and you have an hour you want to spend.
It's a casting time is 10, so it's an hour and 10 minutes technically.
Right.
But it's up to Hades if we do it or not. But I have the chalice.
Every hour we spend here increases the danger, but every hour I also get stronger. It is a bargain.
It's up to you. You're the god.
I say every bit helps.
That's also
The creature
the extra
spirit
hour
of
that
all the
Persephone has to.
Prepare whatever
Prepare.
she wants to prepare.
Wait, so how are we
It's up-
fixing the Cerberus problem?
Hades could probably deal with that.
I am
He's
confident
taking
that
us
I will
to
be
the
able
peaks.
to. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I just need to know before I start casting it if we're doing that or not.
Let us feast.
Alright, I will cast Hero's Feast then.
All right.
So while we're feasting and while
Yeah, you
this
have
is
an
being
hour.
casted, let's discuss what the hell we're gonna like wish for, basically.
Roll 2d10.
Okay, just
Do
to
I
make it
roll that and
simple.
everybody gets that same amount of temporary hit points?
Yes.
Just, I guess to help simplify it, my vote is probably for like empowerment. I don't know if that's boring.
What
or
does that even
whatever,
mean?
But
What does that mean, empowerment?
like a level or whatever, It's
What?
possible
But-
because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that may or may not have happened in the overworld
Can
that
you
we.
Yeah, that's up to
We-
level 20.
I don't know.
I will
I mean,
say
I don't
in
know.
terms of just a DM, a boost in some of your stats maybe, but a level I feel like that's cheap.
Okay.
Since you literally just leveled up.
Okay, I was just wondering.
It's
Literally.
like, yeah, we're level 11 and 13 actually. That's how it works now.
20. I'll get temporary hit points.
Wait, how much?
It actually increases your hit point maximum by 20 because I rolled double 10.
We get 20?
Yeah, you get
How many
20,
hit
20
points?
additional hit points.
You
I'm
added to your
Um,
maximum though, so you can be healed up that much.
Yeah.
So
Or just
Not a
max
level.
HP modifier 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, override max
I mean-
HP by 10.
Then okay, if not able to like do a level, then my vote instead will go for something to contain the links if possible. Yeah, or maybe
I
something
think-
with the ship, making it like a. I mean, I don't know.
I
You
think
could
we
also
need
wait.
to
You
get
don't know.
past
You don't
the
know what the
getting
world's
out of
gonna
the
look like when you
underworld.
pop back up. You
Yeah.
could,
We need to wait.
Okay.
It's totally
I
up
feel
to you
like our
guys.
best bet is to wait to see what is happening so we can tailor it to
Yeah.
what's
Could you
going
imagine?
on.
We go up and 50 years has passed and the lightning chasers only found like one link, but they haven't been able to get it.
Hmm.
Right.
Like, we know where it is.
Can I, well, yeah, Hades is still there, right?
Yeah.
He's eating with us.
He walked
I
away.
just ask him, so you said that, Tiamat's followers moving and the links are just a part of Hekate's plan?
It seems that way to me.
Is there anything else we
So,
should look out for?
do you feel like that's something that we should pursue?
Here is my worst fear. That all of these things will happen at once. Tromokrates will rise, Tiamat will be reborn, the links will be released, and there will be too many battles for us to all fight. So, if you have a way to prevent at least one of those battles from happening, it will be worth your while.
I mean, I have a pretty strong lead on Tromokrates. At least a way to be able to summon him to an area where we can set up a trap to potentially fight him. And we've got a ship being made right now.
I feel like what he's trying to say is as many as we have handled by time this plan comes into fruition,
Yeah.
the better. So,
I mean, the only
I
two we
mean,
know
we were
about right now are
planning on
Tromokrates
going
and
to
the dragon.
Nepeo anyway.
Yeah, Nepeo, Apple's Folly is real close. That's where my, where I think I have a lead. Got the ship. Maybe we could figure some stuff out to boost the ship. I don't know. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself,
Yeah.
but that's.
I think we're going to need to wait till we see what the overworld is like again. And the thing is, we're going to have to travel the overworld anyway to find the other link. I already have to finish my quest from Artemis, so.
I wish
just wanted some
to be a
cool
chronomancy
line.
wizard.
I honestly thought it'd be cool if we all just had like a Hades themed like spell or something, or like a, I don't know. Give us living tattoos.
Oh, you
Not
know
just
what?
the hands of fate. and
That's
you can, like,
actually
touch
really
and
funny that you
touch
say
it
that.
telepathically.
Because there's like a lake or like a tiny small ocean that's like so salty, any creature that lives in it or lived in it died. And I can't remember where it is, but I remember reading about it. And it's super easy to drown because you float, and it's hard to like turn over because you don't sink at all. So like if you jump in on your stomach,
Dead Sea?
is it the Dead Sea? That would make sense.
I mean, you do float in the Dead Sea.
Yeah. Okay, maybe
the
yeah.
Dead Sea
Just
is
have
so
like.
salty that you float.
Okay, then yeah, that's probably it.
My God.
I wish for a spell. To teleport
Okay,
people to the
I
Dead
know
Sea.
that we need to figure this out, but also, can we kind of just take this hour to just feast and, enjoy the possible last semi-normal-ish moments we might have for a long time?
Before the storm, even though we're literally in fucking hell.
I want to
Yes.
ask Hades what the
Yes.
gods are like when they're like, just chilling.
What do you want to ask?
And why, like, I know, like, Hades claims that him and his brother, like, get along, but isn't the reason he doesn't have a throne on Olympus because they don't get along? Like, why do you not have a seat on Olympus then?
So, just to clarify, Greek myth versus Gaian myth. In Greek myth, in our world, Hades does not count as one of the 12 Olympians. In Gaia, he does count as one of the 14 Olympians.
Oh, okay. Boom.
Yeah.
So he does have a little throne. up there.
But yeah, so he does have a throne up there, but there is still a lot of perceived conflict between those two, and he does not spend much time on Olympus except when specifically called to be up there.
I have an idea,
Where do
y'all.
gods go
I
if
have
they
a really
die?
funny idea. What if our boon was straight out of Percy Jackson, thrones on Olympus for all minor gods, makes Sammy drop like classes for each god, races for each minor god.
Can he do that? I guess if he was at full power when we asked
like
for our
months
food.
of work.
Adaji, what are you actually asking him?
I wanted to ask him what where do gods go when they die? Or like titans or like old beings like that.
I don't know.
Like where would Hephaestus and Apollo be right now?
Without Hephaestus' contingency plan? I don't know. I would assume the stars, but perhaps there is some sort of afterlife for us that even I am unaware of. But the Titans could not be killed. The Titans had to be restrained. The Primordials became dormant, but not dead.
Well, the gods the only ones who could die because...
Well... Anybody have anything else? Well, I mean, I guess we're eating right now, but...
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, how impossible would you say on a scale from, like, 1 to 10 is it really to get the Orpheus' trail? What was that called? What did you end up calling this?
The Path of Orpheus?
There we go.
Doesn't it drive you insane if you try to walk
it's not impossible to get through, but it does remove your soul from your body.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna show Hades the liar of illusions. Check it out.
That works.
You wouldn't.
That's where I got this from.
You wouldn't consider taking that back, would you? Maybe letting Orpheus see his wife. What?
If you want to spend your boon on that.
Not my boon! This is a goal since the first time.
In general, would you consider that? Because he is like a really good musician, but he's constantly drunk right now.
I mean, remember that Hades was petty in Gaian history. Not only did Orpheus not successfully bring Eurydice back, but Hades also cursed Orpheus with immortality so that he would never be reunited with her.
That's so sad, though.
Yeah, but he's also
it's like him and Persephone. You and Persephone get to be reunited, but he doesn't.
Listen, if you want to spend your boon on it,
I don't
that's
spend
totally
my boon
something
on
you can
it.
do.
I want to eat my berry and convince him it's the right thing to do.
Let me eat my berry and convince the right thing to do.
Oh my god, what if we use our boon to like take Cerberus with us as a pet?
I don't think that's on the table, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure he might actually
Cerberus
strike you
puppy.
down right now.
A Cerberus puppy. Imagine a 3-headed doggy.
That's cute.
Cute little.
He doesn't care.
Okay,
sitting there doesn't care.
Puppy.
Cerberus puppy.
That's where my
Did
vote
we just?
is.
All right, but y'all wouldn't let me
Cerberus
have a baby
puppy,
type
but it
hero.
has 5 heads, and each head is tailored to traits and specific attributes that we all have as a party member. For
Can I
example,
be a
Regis
golden
One head
Noodle
just steals
head?
plates.
Yeah, exactly. Steals plates, has gills, you know.
Perfect.
Only
How about
one
just
head
get to
can
the
breathe
underworld?
underwater.
How about
Yes,
How about we just get
100%.
seized to the underworld? Not like when we all die, like we just help the Hades rule instead of like dying.
Up to you.
Hades, just give me a new neighborhood.
Well, I mean,
I mean, honestly,
you.
that is definitely something that like sounds like a myth. You know, like you save Hades, he offers you a boon, you ask for something else in eternal life, and you like change how the entire underworld works. You know, like you can imagine adventurers centuries from now like talking about how the underworld works and how Hades has his like generals that rule over everything, and they used to be mortals, and you could totally imagine that happening.
Okay, but I want a crown. I want to be a
I
prince.
just started
I want
garden in
Hades
the
to call me
underworld.
my son.
I feel like Adagio just has daddy issues, like severe daddy issues. You know what I mean?
All right.
Who of us don't?
So you guys
At least
successfully
that's
have your
shared.
hero's feast. You all get the benefits of a hero's feast, and your maximum hit points is increased by 20.
But what are the benefits of a hero's feast?
Honora?
Give me a moment so I can tell you. The creature is cured of all diseases and poison, becomes immune to poison and being frightened, and makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
There you go.
Is
for 24
Lakos
hours.
He's
that
on
again?
level, right? What
Yeah,
is he,
for
about
24
30?
hours. And it gains, you also gain that same number of hit points, but that should automatically happen. But you are immune to poison and being frightened right now.
Adagio, to answer your question, Lathos was at one point going at level for level with you guys. Eventually, he sort of pittered off. So he's a couple levels beneath you, but yes, he is a barbarian.
I bet he pittered off when he got sealed away into the gem.
No, because he's been absorbing Hades' energy this whole time. So it's actually been making him stronger.
Cool.
See.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So the feast is over. You all begin making your way out of this chamber and back into the labyrinth of the Minotaur, with Hades leading with Pirithous directly behind him, and Lathos shortly after that, carrying, or at least like supporting the weight of Charon, who is slowly getting healthier.
May I also help support the weight of Charon?
Sure, absolutely. You feel like he is like essentially a skeleton. Like he's incredibly light, but you can still feel this sort of power coming from him. And you haven't heard Charon speak a word. We're not even sure if he's capable of speech. But he certainly is some sort of celestial, undead mix of a creature. He looks similar to like pictures you've seen in books of like liches, like that you wouldn't necessarily associate with like a celestial energy, but he certainly is feeling like that.
According to the timeline, when exactly was Hades imprisoned? Like along our adventure?
A couple months ago, right?
So
maybe like a month.
So as soon as the links were discovered, the underworld was closed. Then, as soon as the ritual went wrong and Lathos went down to the underworld, then everything was cut off.
Doesn't he know where the hands of fate?
So,
I have a feeling he does know where the hands of fate, but
you
there's no
make your
communication.
way
How?
through the now empty guard chambers on this level until you get back to that really cramped ladder all the way up to the trapdoor on the base of Cerberus's level. At this point, Pirithous stops and goes, "Master Alame, we do not know what enchantments are still effective. Allow me to go up and see first." He makes his way up the ladder and up the trapdoor. There's only a brief moment before you hear his voice. "Gods, no. No! Lathos! Keep him down there! Keep him down there!" Hades immediately, "What's going on?" You see Pirithous' face appear back at the trapdoor. "Master, please! You don't need to come up here. Stay down there!" And he disappears again.
I'm gonna creep up.
I'm going up there.
What? No. Can I cast Find Familiar and look through my familiar's eyes instead of us like trying to peek our heads through?
This is all happening at the same time.
Yep, yeah. We're all going anyway.
Yeah, because as you're doing that, Lathos is also making his way up. Everyone is scrambling.
I'm not doing it if they're all going anyway.
Okay, so everyone's scrambling up.
Wait, did we just leave Hades alone?
Hades, you see Hades turn to smoke and rise up through the break.
Bless it.
I'm turning invisible as I'm going.
Is Cerberus dead? Oh man.
You see immediately.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take the cloak of stars before I go up and go ahead and like take it, put it around me so that I'm like that weird like shifty starry thing instead of like actually
naturey
physical.
You got it. So you see immediately what Pirithous saw. The ground looks the same as it did when you were last here. It seems like Cerberus is sleeping over on the side. Looks like he's sleeping. Until you see 3 pools of blood originating from 3 slits, one on each neck. Had to have been some sort of powerful magical blade to cut the way these have cut.
Cerberus has he been dead?
Cerberus is still not healing, not breathing. You don't know how long he's been dead. You've been down here for over 2 hours at this point.
Can I go and touch the blood, see if it's still
warm
or how wet it is?
you all begin to approach as Hades just says, "Stop. All of you." He says it so quietly, but there's a weight to his voice that you're not even sure if it magically compels you to stop, or if just the sheer force of him compels you to stop. But he just slowly...
Can I immediately turn to him as soon as he says stop? Is there any way I can help to heal him?
This is beyond your help. Slowly steps towards Cerberus. Painfully slowly. His expression completely blank.
Keep like a perimeter guard, kind of like.
Yeah.
Eventually, he gets to the central head of Cerberus, kneels down in the pool of blood, and just caresses the central face. He's turned away from you as he's kneeling, and you're all just sort of standing in silence, waiting to see what he does next. And then it feels as if the room itself begins to darken. And you see shadows reach out from his body and begin to swirl and rise. And you feel as if it were your own feeling. Plunged into your brain, you feel this weightless grief. And you see as Pirithos turns to you all and says, "Get back down! Get back down now!" As he pushes you all back toward the trapdoor. "Lathos, you as well! Go! Everyone down now!" As the shadows begin to... What are you doing?
Get back
down.
Getting
Oh, God.
Are you kidding me? This is a champion.
Yeah, no, get back down.
Like,
I'm going
this is dangerous.
to cast, I want to cast Find Familiar when I get back down there, though.
Sure.
And I have, like, a familiar somewhere in the corner of what's happening so I can at least see.
Sure.
So
You got,
I
what
have
is your
a
familiar?
question.
What does it look like?
We're going to go with a little tiny bat this time.
All right. The bat flies up and just sort of sticks in a corner.
How much time
I'm
do we
looking
have?
through its eyes.
It seems to be getting faster and faster. Pirithos' eyes are wide. You're not sure.
Do I have enough time to tie my mirror to my trident really quick and just hold it like so I can see what's going on?
I'll say
I
once you
can
get
tell
down, you can
what's
start doing that.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so I can see what's happening.
Okay.
I can
So
tell you what's happening.
you all
Oh,
scramble back down.
see.
Pirithos closes the trap door behind you and turns back to Hades. You can hear all this happening, and Anura, you can see through your familiar. Pirithos like slowly trying to get. It's almost as if there's a heavy wind preventing him from getting too close, but he's trying. You just hear him yelling, "Master! Master, control yourself!" You can see like bits of skin are beginning to get ripped off of Pirithos' hand as it's outstretched towards him. As it gets, he's just getting berated by this shadow wind. And you see Hades' form is slowly growing. It's as if he's sucking in more power than he was previously withholding in his body. And you see as his eyes look up and they're black and seeping. And you're not sure if it's black tears or necrotic energy or something else entirely. This is a grief you have never seen before. A cosmic, godly grief. And you just hear this wail of pain as the wind becomes impossible. Even Pirithos is like now pinned to the trapdoor. You can actually like see his back up against the trapdoor as he is pinned on the ground by the wind. The bat killed instantly as the wind and your vision goes blank. What are you doing?
Grab. You said Pirithos is pinned, like the door opened, he's pinned against the door, or what?
He closed the door and he is now on top of the door.
Okay. Is there anything behind the door?
It's a trapdoor, so it's on the ground.
Well,
now
but,
above
like,
you.
Is it like
trapdoor and then a wall immediately behind it or something, or is there space?
No. The trapdoor is right in the wide open.
Okay. And Pirithos was taking damage from this last time we saw.
It certainly seemed like it.
I'm gonna open the trapdoor.
And I.
He is
like,
pinned. He's stopping it from being opened.
Oh, okay.
He's pinned on top of it. Yeah.
I was gonna say if I could open it and he's on top of it, and I could open
out...
it and like this, and he could be behind it as like partial cover for him.
I mean, you can certainly try, but he is pinned to the ground. Like, there's no shoving him off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I take out the connection item I have for Artemis?
Sure.
And cast Commune. And upon taking out and casting Commune, the first thing I want to ask is,
wait, hold on.
Is there
How long
any
does
way
Commune
you
take?
know...
Hold on.
If I'm casting it through this, it takes a minute.
Okay, so it'll take you a minute to do this.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do it real quick then.
Okay, so as that's happening, is anyone else doing anything?
And I...
Can I turn to Lathos and be like, what's going on? Why is Hades doing this?
Yeah. I guess I'll do the same kind of... I'll wait before I do anything for a response.
There are two creatures Hades cares about more than anything else in the entire world. Chief is Persephone, but directly under Persephone is Cerberus.
What is there that we can do to get him out of this?
As you say that, the wind stops.
Go back up.
Slowly,
I'll push
Pirithos is able to get to his feet. The trapdoor opens and you are all able to make your way out. And it's almost like stillfully quiet. You look over at Hades. Cerberus is gone. There is nothing left of Cerberus's body. There is just this sort of these black particles floating in roughly the same sort of shape that Cerberus's body was. And as you are getting up out of this trapdoor, you see the black particles are slowly coalescing, almost like stars coming together to make like a huge star or whatever. They're coalescing.
Supernova?
Yeah, they're coalescing in his outstretched arms, becoming more solid. And before long, he's holding something solid in his hands. Black leather, skillfully crafted as a handle on what is an ebony black, clearly, powerfully magical whip. And he just sinks back to his knees.
Well, I stopped casting Commune as soon as that happened anyway.
I'm gonna walk over, keep a respectful distance, kind of drop my knees down next to him, and I mean, I don't have anything super worthwhile that I can put in this area. I'm just gonna take out my tankard with the seawater. I don't know, kind of like, you know how people like pour one out for the homies? I'm pouring some seawater out because that means a lot to me, and Cerberus meant a lot to Hades and to the world, to myth, legend, all that. So I'm kind of just like trying to pay my respects in my own way right now.
I'm going to walk over with Ryujin and
Also put down
get to where Hades can see me, but still staying at a respectful distance.
Okay.
And kneel down to where like I can be eye level with him if he was to look up. I know that Cerberus was not per se just a regular creature, but I spent my life learning to respect every creature. I don't know if this will bring you any comfort, but would it bother you for me to pray to Artemis for his safe passing to somewhere where he's free and happy again?
Pray how you like. it won't change what's happened.
So is there enough Persephone to save?
Clearly, the woman I loved is gone. And he stands and turns to you all. An eerie calm
He
over
might
him.
still be there.
Pirithous, Charon, you're with me. Lathos, come here. Lathos steps forward. I did not ever think that I would have something like you. But I have spent more time with you than any of my other siblings, or my children, or my cousins. It reminded me of being stuck in my father's stomach for all those years as I grew. You have grown. You are loyal. And you must speak for me in the overworld, where you belong. And he hands this whip to Lathos. I am not a craftsman, but perhaps if your friends are able to resurrect Hephaestus, he might make it a bit prettier. Go. Carry the memory of Cerberus with you. He looks at you all. I suppose you will not be able to hitch a ride to the peaks of fate, but no matter. I can spare a bit of strength. Grab onto each other.
Before we depart,
How hard would it get for us to just like go there without him helping us?
It would be impossible.
How do
we
we
have to go
get
back to the gates
here?
of judgment, right?
You would have to essentially go into a tunnel, one of Cerberus's tunnels, to get back. But the tunnels all poke out here, and then like their entrances are closed. Essentially, only Cerberus from this point, only Cerberus can enter the tunnels from here.
While this is going on, can I look around and see if my blood glass medallion is here? Like totally, is it totally
yes,
gone?
it is on the ground. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
It is actually a blood glass whip.
A blood glass whip. It can be used once and once only.
You're actually seeing Lathos whip. There's a tiny little blood glass.
he laces you with like blood glass if he whips you with it.
I will say this weapon is fucking dope as fuck.
Damn it. Let's fight him.
It's a cool one.
Fight him for it.
No.
I guess I'll hold my hand out.
See how it looks.
For everyone to like grab onto. And before we actually depart, I want to say, I'm sorry for your loss. Cerberus was I didn't read a whole lot as a kid, but what I did hear was a majestic creature. And may you find peace in all of this.
And may you find
Good luck, Uncle.
And if you can't find peace, find revenge.
Okay.
You all clasp hands. You see Hades sort of like move his hand around, and you see some shadows begin to coalesce, sort of similarly to how the whip was formed, but on a much smaller scale. And you see that he holds a perfectly round obsidian pearl, almost like a completely round obsidian piece, and he hands it to Lathos. He says, Rimu can use this as a focus to bring you back to your bodies. Remember the plan. Send Rimu to assist, Hopefully I will see you again.
Good luck.
And to you. Today, we bring the underworld back under control. Tomorrow, all of God. And he clasps your hands, and you feel the magic surge through you. And you're all gone. That's where we'll take our break.
Oh my god, you guys, a god just touched us.
A god touched you. Now you can never wash that hand again.
God touched.
God touched in the middle of the underworld. All right, we will come back right to this moment in just a few minutes. Go ahead, take your pee break, grab a quick bite. We'll be back so soon. Don't go anywhere. And we are back. Welcome back. Let's hop right back into the story here. So, the five of you and Lathos all disappear from Cerberus's lair. Rest in peace. You reappear, for you, a familiar place. For Lathos, somewhere new. You stand in a rocky mountainside, under the shade of a single willow tree. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go carve my name sneakily in the backside of the willow tree so that Honora doesn't see me.
Okay,
Do I
first
see
of all,
him do it?
make a stealth check. We'll find out.
Ah.
Honora, what's your
Do I
passive
have
perception?
to make a perception check?
It's gonna be your passive.
Passive?
Yeah,
Oh, even
because
if,
you're not
like, I'm
actively
there and,
you're
like,
not
looking around 'cause
you're not
we're
actively
back?
trying to look for it.
Oh, I mean, like, we're back, so I assumed I was just looking around, but... Oh! I have advantage. We have advantage on wisdom things right now. So does
you can
that help
add
in any way?
so add 5 to your passive.
Oh. Well, I doubt that's gonna pass then, because I only got a 17.
It's a 19 then.
Yeah, so you do see him take a dagger and start carving into the willow tree.
As soon as he does it, I just want to, like, take out the dagger of Mara King, walk up behind him, and just kind of, like, place it on top of his hand and go, "What you doing there, bud?"
I am, in good faith, carving all of our names into this willow tree.
It looks like it's just your name there, bud.
Well, I'm starting with my name, of course. It's the most familiar to me.
Let's not carve our names into a tree in the underworld, considering we're just about to leave the underworld.
Well, if his name is already on it, why can't my name be on it too?
We're about to leave.
I
How are
will
people ever
actually
gonna
say,
know that
Ryujin,
How
we're
far
on
into it is his
this?
name?
I will say, as you
I
finish
get the R, and then Honora comes over.
yeah, as you finish carving your name,
Die immediately.
you die. Yeah, no. As you finish carving your
Honora
name,
told
you
you.
see the carving momentarily flashes gold before coming dull again, and you see a branch comes down, bearing a fruit.
Oh, I don't trust this. Can I take it and inspect it?
Make an investigation check.
I can cast detect poison and disease.
We're immune to
Yeah,
poison.
actually, yeah.
What?
Because like,
Yeah.
here's the thing: I'm not carving like super deep as to like hurt the tree. I mean, it's gonna hurt the
Yeah,
tree,
yeah.
right?
I mean,
But-
it hurts the tree a bit. Sure.
But,
Can I see if it's
a
like what I
tattoo,
saw
you know?
before?
We're giving the tree a
Hold
tattoo.
on.
How about that?
Make an investigation check.
Gonna be a spicy 3.
It looks exactly the same as the previous fruit.
What? I'm
If
gone.
I see if it's like what it was that I picked before.
How do you want to see? 'Cause essentially,
can I just,
you can't make an investigation check again because it's the same one. But if you want to figure out a different way of identifying it,
Can I
pull
compare
out
it to
my-
mine?
check in some way,
Oh.
shape, or form?
Me and Emma had the same
hold
idea.
on. What did you say, Anna?
Can I do like a nature check or something? Because that's what I was doing before
Sure.
when I was figuring them out. Was like looking at the natural properties kind of thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So this is just a
This was the
wisdom
tree's
thing,
defense mechanism.
right? Let me check where we do this. Oh, it's wisdom saving throws that had advantage.
Okay.
I read that wrong. Oh, that's not. There we go. That is a 23.
23. To your trained eye to see, there's in nature there's all these different variations. there are some things that look extremely similar to each other, but one is deadly and the other is not. So you have a keen eye for figuring this stuff out and seeing the differences between these fruits. This is the same fruit. And Ryujin, you can add another fate-touched fruit to your inventory to replace the one that you...
Can I take the dagger out real quick, apologize to the tree? Instead of carving my name, I want to carve in memory of Cerberus, a casualty of a war he had no part in.
That was a lot.
You're going to carve all of that?
I don't know. Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm used to nature.
See,
so
I wrote my name. You're writing like a paragraph.
For real. Yeah,
I will say,
him and then like carve this tree open.
You carve that entire message.
Okay, no, then just put in memory of Cerberus.
You carve that message. It flashes silver, and when the flash is over, it is completely erased. But the Ryujin still stays.
I want to add.
So we need to write our names.
I'm gonna cast create water and water it.
Sure.
Would that be the
just because
is water always salty?
No.
I guess I'm going to carve my name
and
see what happens.
Okay.
Apologizing to the tree the whole time.
Anura, you carve your name, it flashes gold, and a fruit comes down for you as well.
So
I'm going to pick the fruit.
I'm gonna look around for Rearview while all this is going on.
Yeah.
Make a perception check. Actually, I'll have a perception check from Ilme, Alexios, and Adagio.
What did I do?
25.
Okay.
I think my perception. Let's see. Let's... what the? Is that really what my perception is now?
I'm gonna
man.
make it rain
pop off, I guess.
On the tree with. It's only like 50 gallons of water, but
my perception's a +8 now, and I don't remember it being that high.
Yeah, are you proficient with it?
It has a little proficiency dot now.
Then,
Maybe that's what I did with my. Maybe I just added it with my level in barbarian or whatever.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
Okay. Adagio, what was your total?
Oh, 23.
Gotcha. Okay, so Ilme, Alexios, Adagio, you guys look around. Ilme, Alexios, it looks the exact same as when you left it. Like, literally nothing has been disturbed. Adagio, on one of the mountaintops, maybe a couple 100 feet away, but like overlooking the sort of like place where you are right now, is a shack. And the door to that shack is slightly open, and there's a light blue glow coming from it. But Ilme and Alexios seem to be looking all over and haven't noticed it.
Wait, how did he see it, but I got a 25?
You don't see anything.
I don't see anything? Okay.
Nope.
Can I start looking as well once I'm done with all of this and be like, hey, have y'all found anything?
I will say that you also do not see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
So it's like I see it and I know that they don't see it, but I'm also like, should I just go see that myself? Oh, can I ask, Emily, do you still have that telescope with you?
Yeah.
Nah, I just want to like look at it from like, I just want to see if I like see anything out of like weirdness out of it, like the shack. Because I want to approach it, but I don't want to go alone, and I don't want to tell them I'm seeing things.
Okay, so Ilme, Adagio is asked to see your spyglass, and he starts just looking at a completely random direction. And you, with your
Ilme, does Ilme see?
if you point it out.
What do you?
Yeah, if I'm like, I think I see something like right there.
Ilme, you follow his finger, and you are extremely trained with your eyes. You literally have no idea what he's talking about.
What the?
There's nothing there. What are you looking for?
Point it out.
I don't know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can all hear this exchange. Yeah.
About how far away is it?
Wait, someone carved my name in that tree because I want my name in that damn tree. That's all I know. I want my name.
I will carve Adagio and apologize to the tree.
You carve Adagio, it flashes silver and disappears.
What the damn?
So you have to carve your own. If it's not very far away, I'm gonna look to Adagio and go. I'm gonna transform into something that can fly up around it. Tell me if I'm flying around it actually, okay?
How would I even? How far is this? How would I even get my voice to you?
If you use the horn of silent alarm and blast it when I'm like around it, I'll still hear it when I'm as an animal. I just can't blow it back.
I'm gonna tell Alexios
I'm just gonna walk over there.
I'm gonna tell
I'm gonna
Alexios
go
to
do
call Rirmu. Like talk to
I'm
Alexios.
gonna ignore Honora and walk towards it.
So
And be like, Elma, you're coming with me.
I'm up to, do you not?
Okay. Honora, are you transforming?
How far away is it?
You have no idea.
I'm talking about the peak that he's out.
It looks like it's a few hundred feet away.
Oh, then no.
Question.
Yes.
When I called Remove, they didn't answer?
When did you call Rimu?
You never called her.
I think well, okay, I think I'm gonna try calling her.
Gotcha. Maybe you were muted when you said it?
Have spell slots for that.
Yeah, probably.
Gotcha. So, yes, you call for Rimu. What are you gonna say?
So I'm gonna Rirmu, we've freed Hades. He told us to contact you. You said you'd be here if we called. I'm calling. Hello?
Give me a moment. As your response.
Oh, she's on her way, everyone.
Did we all hear that? How are you sending this?
I don't know
loud,
if
right?
this is like... No, I don't know. I heard it. Did
It's
you?
just how fast this thing.
She told me to call her. I just call. You were looking in that direction.
Okay, well...
There's a lot of things being done.
Walking in that direction.
Okay. Adagio heads off.
Good. I'll go with him.
Okay.
I don't want him to be alone.
I want to
Yeah, as a
describe it
bonus
to Elma
action?
as we get closer. I'll be like, what?
Oh yeah, Adagio, as you're looking at it through the spyglass, if you want to make another perception check with advantage.
Ooh, advantage. It's a +8 for some reason now, so you know what? I'm not going to argue. I see any more than what I do not see any more than what I saw. That is an 18.
18, okay. I mean, looking at it just a bit closer, you can see the definition of the shack a bit more, and you can see almost imperceptibly the door that is slightly ajar, and you see that light blue energy coming from it. The door that it just slightly opens a bit more.
Is it like continue opening or just like a soft
Nope,
little
just
and then that's
a
it?
little bit, and then it stops again.
That's not creepy at all.
You
Okay,
get
well, I'm gonna-
it's almost like you get the sense, which is silly to think, but you think it of like the shack knew when you were looking at it.
Is this like Murder House
weird.
in hell?
Let's go get murdered.
Monster House?
I'm going anyway.
All right, so
We're not-
Adagio
we're
and
not
Elme are
dealing
going.
with murder horror in hell.
Yeah.
All right, so Adagio, you
Mhm.
lead the way as Ilme follows shortly behind. It takes you a few minutes to sort of hike up to this cliffside, but eventually you see it directly in front of you with an almost like makeshift pathway directly to this front door that is ajar for you. And
Elma sees.
Ilme, you see a cliff.
I am.
There's nothing here.
If I take a step, she sees a literal cliff. Like if I kept walking forward, they just
No, she sees solid ground. There's just nothing there.
I take a step forward and I fall for Emma.
Huh?
You don't see literally this. I'm just gonna. I want to walk forward and I grab the door.
You walk forward and grab the door. Ilme, he disappears.
What the?
What do
Can she still hear me?
Adagio,
You don't see this.
Adagio,
Adagio?
nothing has changed for you, but Ilme, suddenly he is completely gone.
You don't
Did
see me
we
holding
that
this
thing
door
with this?
right here.
And it's as if you're shouting into the void. There is no anything in her eyes that makes you think that she can hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna let go of the door.
So is this like that thing with the temple that Artemis had made?
Adagio, you let go of the
anything?
door. Ilme, he appears once again.
Where'd you go?
What do you mean? I took 5 steps away from you and I grabbed the door and you ignored me for a good 2 seconds.
You disappeared.
No. You went. Whoop.
Okay, wait.
What if I hold
I
your hand?
wanted to grab a hold of you. You grab a hold of whatever you did and see if you could. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna hold Ilme's hand and grab the door.
Ilme, he disappears.
Do I feel like there's something in my hand though?
No.
What the fools?
Do
I feel like she's still in my hand?
No. From your perspective, it's almost as if there's like a slight separation between you that you don't remember. Like, you don't know, maybe she shifted backward, but for some reason you guys let go.
Okay, I'm gonna let go of the door and be like, I'm going in.
I
need to know. I need to know what's beyond the door.
Sammy, in complete honesty, would Regent have noticed any of this while just messing with the tree?
I mean, it was all happening directly around you, so you at least heard this conversation happening.
Okay. Can I look to see if I see anything?
Yeah, you see nothing. You can see Ilme on a cliff, like, arguing with Adagio.
I don't
What are
think
you doing?
I don't think you should go in there.
What if I just look through like the crack because it's open? I'm like, let me look through this door.
Make a perception check.
Yay, perception. That's 2. Plus 8 equals 10.
10. You see that there's the source of this blue light seems to be like a horizontal, almost like a pool that is lit, and that light is sort of refracting all over. And you hear a sound that sounds like scraping metal.
Go in there. Go in there.
I mean, I don't. There's no way for any of us to get to you if you go in there.
I mean,
I don't see you. I don't even feel you.
Oh, that's the bad one.
This could be a part of my fate. Literally.
Out of character fully, I'm gonna say you hear the sound of scraping metal, there's blue light, you're the son of Apollo, you're the only one who can see it. Fucking go in there!
I want to go in there so bad. I'd be like, Ilme, I'm not going and then I'm gonna touch the door. I'm not going any. Oop.
And you're in your own world.
I love that.
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
What are you doing, Adagio?
I wanna. Is the door open enough where I could like poke my head in without like having to like creak it open?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. I want to look inside. I want to like.
Okay.
I'm like, is this someone in here?
You see, it is a single room, small, and almost entirely made up of this basin with this water in it that is reflecting this blue light everywhere. There's only one figure in this room, female, with long, straggly hair, and you see she is looking down, sharpening a pair of impossibly sharp scissors.
Oh my god. Do I recognize this figure? It's not one of the Fates, is it?
Could be.
Oh, I didn't meet the damn Fates.
Yeah. You have no idea.
I'm gonna knock on the door. Hello?
The sharpening stops. She doesn't even look up. She just goes, "You are touched by prophecy."
Oh. I don't know what that means. I guess I'll step into the room.
Okay. You see there is a single stool that is open by you.
I'll sit on the stool.
Okay. You and this figure are now on opposite sides of this basin. And she continues sharpening her scissors. Of my sisters, I am the one who cuts. I the one who sees the end.
Of like
Tell
everything?
me, what is it that you see? And she gestures to the basin.
Heard. I just gonna look down at the water, I assume.
Make a wisdom check.
I was like, wisdom save it. I was like,
No,
oh my
wisdom
god.
check.
I was like, lady, what are you doing to me? Okay, let's see. My check is. It's just straight wisdom, right?
Yes.
Okay, Ben. It's a +1. That's a. Oh, it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. You look down into this basin and you see these sort of swirling wisps of silver energy within. And it's almost like looking in like a crystal ball. You're not quite sure if your mind is playing tricks on you or if you're seeing images or whatever. But you feel yourself getting pulled within. And then you're not even sure how much distance there is between you and the basin, because suddenly you see flashes of images in your mind. You see white marble cracking with surprising force. You see a symbol that you've never seen, painted like graffiti on a wall. It's similar to the burning sun of Apollo, but it's not quite that. The burning sun of Apollo has these curved wedges coming off of the central circle. This sun is definitely a sun, but it has straight lines shooting outward from it. But when they hit that center, they seem to widen slightly. And you realize only a second later, as the image begins to fade, that it's an optical illusion. It is a sun, but looking at it differently, from a different perspective, it could also be about a dozen arms all reaching inward, grabbing a central ring. I'll send you a picture of this symbol. It's then replaced with an image of the blood red moon, lighting up the world in red light. Then you see the face of a barn owl made entirely of platinum racing towards you. An enormous dragon egg with something shifting inside. Alexios with golden irises. An enormous whirlpool in the center of the ocean. A vast desert surrounded by mountains. A slab of pure diamond that looks like a mold in the shape of a sword. An enormous fire with the sound of a ferocious roar coming from within. A small island floating in an endless sky. An enormous battle axe split down the middle, severing it in two. 10 links of Tartarus combining and glowing. A high-pitched cackle echoing through the universe. And throughout it all, as images flash in and out of your mind, you find your mouth speaking words that you are not conjuring. And you say, "The siege begins when the guard is weakest." And then your mind is your own again.
Did you have the new Oracle?
You don't know how quickly I wrote that down. You
Literally.
can't even read what I wrote. I wrote so quickly.
I was like, I know I can replay this, but I need that now.
I'm gonna send you the picture of that symbol right now. Actually,
you should also put that in the Discord, because I was gonna write it down, but I've been fighting nonstop for the past 10 minutes with my lamp because it keeps turning off.
I'm gonna be like, what was that?
Seed.
A seed. That literally was like, that's so cool. I'm gonna draw that later. I saw so many things. Was that the future? Possible futures? A warning? A threat? Question mark?
It is all of the above.
Oh my god.
You did
who
well.
are you?
I am but one of 3. Many mortals have tried to do what you have just done. Many have died trying to achieve what you can do.
I could have died.
The blood of Apollo is strong in your veins. The blood of prophecy.
Apollo's dead.
There is much ahead
Wait!
of you. Ahead of both of you.
But,
What?
like, me and Apollo, both of us?
She doesn't say anything.
Damn it!
She just continues sharpening her scissors.
My wait moment was like, wait, you're one of the fates? You could just tell me if this is the literal end. You see the end. I was like, is this the end of Apollo? Please don't tell me that.
The future is uncertain. It is always uncertain. It can always be changed, but it cannot be avoided. The future comes for us all.
Can I try saying more?
In time.
I'm bad.
I believe you have elsewhere to be. And you hear as an enormous copper dragon begins to descend towards your friends.
Back to the mortal world. Wait, how do I decipher this? You like had endless time to like get used to prophecy in the future. It's just like a gut feeling thing.
Follow Apollo. Follow your heart. Follow your blood.
Does it seem like, do I get like the awkward feeling that she's no longer going to talk to me anymore?
She certainly seems like she said what she wants to say.
It's like, okay, goodbye. If I like reach out towards the pole, does she do anything?
Nope.
If I collect some?
I don't know about that.
Okay, fine. I guess I'm gonna walk out.
Okay.
Thank you for whatever I just experienced.
As you walk out and you turn to thank her, you see the empty cliff, and Ilme, he reappears.
Is this what you were saying? Is this what is this is what?
What happened?
The siege will begin when the guard is at his weakest. That is all I know, and it makes no sense to me. I was gonna race off to Rimu and like tell Ilme along the way that I think I met one of the fates, the one who cuts the string at the end of your life. And then I saw this, and then I don't know. I guess you can explain that scene in Harry Potter where he sees a memory. But the memory is the future? What?
By the time you guys make it back to your friends, he has fully updated you on everything he's seen.
Okay. Well, that's a little strange.
Yep.
I'm just gonna put my hand. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I need to rewatch that whole entire scene later.
I'm gonna put my hand on Adagio's shoulder and just say, I want you to know you're not special. I met all the fates. And then just walk towards Rimu.
But you know what? I saw your future, Alexios, and your eyeballs were crossed out.
Crossed out like dead? Like I'm gonna be dead?
Like a cartoon
Maybe
dead.
if you're nicer than me, I'll tell you what I actually...
You're gonna tell me how I die? You saw how I... Wait.
I watched you die in my vision of the future, actually. It was horrible. It was a cooking accident. You tripped and fell on a knife.
Okay, well, it couldn't be fire, so that makes sense. Well, I mean, but how... It was just a knife. Just a knife?
It was weird. It was like a figure
There wasn't like a
behind
dragon
you.
attached to the knife?
No, I think it was like I can't tell if it was like your daughter or your wife, maybe a sister. There was a womanly figure standing behind you, and it seemed intentional, like you did something to this person and they just held it on for years and really just went at it all of a sudden. We were straight for the back of your heart, just whoa. And I don't even, man, I think you should steer clear of women for the next couple of years. I think that's what my vision was telling me.
So I'm gonna like look at Ilmay, just squint and go, you know, like every time I talked about you, I never meant it, right? Right?
I love this.
Well, I'm just gonna. Adagio is just a big fat liar.
What?
And
You don't know that. You don't know
you
that.
you told me what happened on the way over here.
I kept all of your gruesome deaths out of it so that you wouldn't be traumatized, Ilmay. I want you to know that you die peacefully and old, but I want you to know
I
that.
know is that somehow your irises turn golden.
Ah!
Oh,
Why would you say that?
oh, like that's like Can I, Sammy?
Yeah.
Have I ever heard of like gold irises? Does that mean anything?
Is that what we look like when the gods were in our body?
History?
Not specifically.
Oh,
I
wait.
mean, it is sort of how you look like when the gods were in your body. Although I think Hephaestus made your iris is red.
Aren't his irises already red?
Oh yeah, so maybe it was gold. I don't remember, to be totally honest. It's not. It seems like something that's like
I thought
pretty
it was red.
cool, but I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was
Oh no,
red.
yeah, because your irises are normally red, but your entire eye was red.
Oh.
Like it was like just
You
red.
had pink eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Gold
guys.
irises. Thanks, Ilmay.
We have to send Rirmu. What did we even rush over here for? Aren't we sending Rirmu off to go fight Hades?
Yeah, but
You wanted to fight Hades?
oh, yeah.
With Hades.
The constant betrayal.
I have to
Think
get
Hades
to
is
that.
done.
I
I'll
just
find
like
my own way up.
bow to Rirmu if she's landed.
Yes, she lands in front of you all. Good to see you all made it out.
Not quite. We're still pretty much in peril. Hades actually needs you at the castle straight away. But he also said something about contacting your sister.
For what purpose?
Something to have to do with my father and his secret project.
Rosa date. Alright. Well, stay tight, and I will be back shortly for that meeting with my sister.
Good luck.
Are the
She
dragons?
flies up
Got
and
this.
up and is gone.
For the metallic dragons, is it like 3 boy dragons and like 2 female dragons?
Nope, all 5 are girls.
Oh, damn.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Girl
thought.
power,
know that.
motherfuckers.
All 10
That's
of the original
lit.
dragons, are all female.
Oh, nice.
What?
Yeah.
I guess that would make the most sense
Genetically,
for like
I
children.
don't like the
but
implications, but genetically, I also do like the
Actually-
implications.
But also,
how did
it's
they
like,
create more dragons?
dragons as a species, gender's not really the same thing for them. Like they can freely change their gender to suit their interests. But they were all created
Ooh.
as female.
Oh, weird.
All right,
Her
so
genitors
I thought
genetically,
she
I
knew
just like
which
this.
sister just because she only had one sister. That's where my mind went. I was like, maybe she just had
No,
one
but
sister.
there is only one sister that is close with Hephaestus, which is Rosadate.
There's a hierarchy.
Weird. What?
All right,
what?
so
Weren't
you
they all
guys have
created by
X amount of
Hephaestus?
time. You have X amount of time. What are you guys doing?
Wait, do I see any other doors?
I want to carve my name.
Everybody
into
go carve their name.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna carve my name.
Okay, you all carve your name. If you still have a fate-touched fruit, when you carve your name, the other one dissolves into dust as you get a new one.
That's okay.
Oh
It's not
no, that means
It's
the
like-
one I gave Hades is gone.
Unless he ate
Okay,
it.
is Rimmer
Unless he
still
ate it.
there? Okay, before
No,
Rimmer,
Rumor left as soon as you said that she
What?
needed to go help Hades.
damn, so Hades is
Um,
like gonna need it, and it's just gonna be not there.
You know, like he was like about to be like, all right, now it's time to, and it's gone.
It's like,
Yeah.
damn it.
I mean, I feel like Hades is gonna be okay without this thing.
He's a god. He
It's-
has
Wait,
zero
wait. Can I
speed.
put the great next to Adagio?
He's pissed.
Like, this is the great
Yeah, Hades is
state.
gone for me now, thinking
It
I
does not.
pranked him or something.
But you now do have a tree with all your names on it, and also Lathos also does it, so he also gets one as well.
Okay, I was about to.
Can I-
I'm gonna
Can I
also. I
go?
forgot Lathos is here. I'm gonna give that man a giant bear hug and just pick him up with yoga gauntlets and like almost crush his spine in a loving way. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
You can certainly
wait,
try to crush his
he
spine.
can
Let's
spar
do
you.
it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, if you want to spar, you can spar.
I
You
wanna
see,
spar
as you
against
guys have
Lathos.
been like talking, he's just been over in the corner testing out his new whip.
I want to give you a real test against that one.
I
Barbarian to barbarian.
rephrase that,
He's
please.
so S&M.
Please
Out of context,
rephrase
that would
that.
be.
Okay, I'll pull out my own whip and be like, let's
Please
measure.
rephrase that.
Oh god.
Oh God.
That's
Do people,
worse.
do people
Not
want to
worse,
spar?
not
Because
worse.
I'll fight.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm always
yeah,
down
you
to
did
fight.
say I
Wait,
wasn't
okay,
good
hold
with
on.
the weapon.
Before our whole group of dumbasses agree to this, is there anything else we need to be doing? Because like, how long
What
is
else
Hades
could
gonna
we
be?
do in the underworld?
Also, guys, I don't know if it's the smartest decision to possibly be like down hit points when we come back to our bodies.
Yeah, let's
well,
spar
then-
when we get back. How about that?
Yeah.
I say I fight this dude, and Honora heals me up, and then we'll be all good. Yay!
No, I. don't
Okay, well, I want to
risk it
spar
being, like,
anyway,
Lathos,
and
do
I
you
also
have
have
any
my
questions
magic,
about
but I can
like
heal myself.
while you've been down here?
Oh my god! So, oh my god, can we show him via song form?
Lathos?
Yeah, what I don't know anything since Persephone brought me down here. I don't. By the way, I'm Lathos. He says to Ilme.
Yeah.
He only
I've heard
vaguely knew
lots
me.
about you.
Yeah, what's been going on? You all
Oh my
seem
God.
stronger than
So
when I left you.
we killed a dragon. We fought Apotrepo and we kicked his ass. No help
Alexios
needed
over
at
here
all.
became the-
I wanna
We
dodge-
found a
dodge him,
few
he-
links.
well,
Killed a couple of the sisters
what?
of I
Glossia?
can't remember.
No.
Yeah,
Glossia.
Glossia
The
and a
six
couple
sisters.
of those.
Yeah.
6 sisters. Yeah, I think we've taken out 2 at
I kept one of
One-third
their hag
gone.
hearts.
um
We fought a minotaur. We
fought a
overcame the
minotaur.
challenge.
I
yeah,
died
the
to
trials
said
of the
Minotaur.
gauntlet.
Times, yeah.
We did a lot. Done a lot.
We met other
you
couple
know?
demigods. Yeah.
Through the
that was cool.
house. Through the house. We were in a
Oh.
gladiator tournament, and Alexios over here was the winner.
We've won multiple houses.
We met multiple gods and champions actually too.
Just
It
general
sounds-
badassery.
Sounds like you've been having a pretty fun time.
Well,
I
I
wanna
mean,
get
we
to
died
Dodge
multiple times.
the-
Fun.
Honora's dad is half and half. Lost a couple people along
Lathos.
the way.
I'll be honest. All right. Some moments have been fun, but other moments like we've all died, like legit died.
Well,
I've died a lot
I've
of
been
times.
stuck in a cell this whole time, so
That's fair. Well, you know what? No more. You're coming with us after this, and you're gonna have these dope experiences.
Can I hand him a hand of fate shield, like those little patches I made? You're one of us again. But we have
You
a name
gotta add
now.
a
We're the
6th
hand-
finger.
yeah,
We're gonna have.
He could be the palm.
Polydactyly.
great.
He could be a phantom finger. A phantom finger.
How come
I
he gets to
get
be part of the
Adagio
group?
to-
He was already a part of the group. What do you mean?
Not anymore. He took a
out.
hiatus.
Because he was
Not
kidnapped.
intentionally.
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen.
Okay, we
He,
Shut
he
up,
takes,
you're not
he
part of
takes
it.
the whip.
Also
He goes. He goes. I'll be honest.
I give up.
It's
Give
been
up.
what I think is months since I've had a fight. He turns to you, Alexios, like, those are fighting words. You want to fight?
They're fighting words.
I will fuck you up.
I mean,
Let's
I
go.
have a cool new weapon. I don't know if you can.
He's like, I have a cool whip.
That whip does look painful. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
And it does way more than just damage.
that a...
Also out of context, I need that rephrased.
Hold on, okay. I just mean, it has a lot of cool magical properties.
That's my favorite Lathos.
I was gonna say Lathos,
So
are you
far.
flirting right now? What the...
Like,
going
all
on?
right,
But that bandwagon, I'll be like,
speaking of weapons, I'm going to pull out Underbrush and get Adagio to pull out Redemption and be like, yeah, things have happened since you've left.
I
Put those away. You hardly use either of them.
Can we have a
don't
god
count.
weapon fight? That sounds great to me.
I've been trying to fight this man. If my friends are back.
Use Underbrush region. And I'm not looking.
Fair.
Speaking of fighting,
That was
the
mainly
first
at
fight-
Adagio, to be honest.
What do you mean? I can use Redemption. Redemption
But
is
you
just...
never do.
The only time Redemption would have done anything cool, the dude was radiant, like resistant, like all the way immune. Like it was like, bruh. I was like, I can use
Okay.
Redemption.
Mainly just held him Adagio's hair at this point.
Moonbeam and heal with it, but I use it.
It's okay. Redemption does small damage. I do not want to do small damage when I could just explode you with a fireball.
I'm just gonna stand next to Alexios and just watch all of this happen.
I would fight you, but I'm pretty sure you're resistant to radiant damage, and that's my main thing. So.
Or he
Actually,
could be
I'm not. I take radiant damage just like anyone else.
Oh shit, that one can go well.
But I am pretty
So
good
is
against
anybody gonna
death.
fuck him up?
Hey, same.
He takes a
you're
step
not.
back and he goes, I'm begging you.
It's just necrotic damage, but fuck you, I know I keep dying.
Not death.
He's going to enter a rage. And you see swirling around him, coming up from the stone, are these winds, and at first it looks like snow, like a snowstorm is swirling around him, but the snow quickly turns gray, and then it becomes almost similar to the black particles that you saw Hades interacting with, and you just see this like swarm of necrotic energy emanating out from him in like a 10-foot radius from around him.
I want to fight him because I think that I'm resistant. I want to fight him then if he's gonna pull that shit.
Ooh, can we do like a half and half? Can we like half fight, like half of us fight with him and half of us fight against him? I'm
down for that.
That'd be so cool.
Let's do that when we're back in the world. Or if we
This
fuck
is-
up and someone dies, it's not a chance of death.
None of us are
death.
gonna kill each other. None of your teammates are gonna kill you.
But here's the thing, right? What if Ramu comes back and it just things went horrible, or Ramu doesn't come back and we have to figure out a way that, like, we don't know what's gonna happen. You know?
Yeah, let's not do the half and half thing.
We
That
should
might
probably
not go
wait
well.
like until we're back in our bodies.
So
I'm
what
going
about
into a rage and I'm
instead-
jumping forward.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying.
I
I
rage
would
too
fight
big.
him
My little
because
foxy
of the
is just like
necrotic
pounce
thing.
out of nowhere. My cute little tail. That's the
What
fun
are you guys doing?
Rage, 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 rage.
Adagio's raging.
I'm gonna
I
sit
don't-
next to
I
the
don't
tree
do
and just
anything
wait, I
if
guess.
you're gonna fight him, we all can't fight him.
One pistol, one shield.
Okay, so Adagio
God,
and
I don't
Alexios
like
are fighting. Ilme?
I want to look like this.
I was just gonna suggest. Oh my gosh. What if we did a contest, not battling each other,
I
but
think
like a
Lathos
contest of like strength
fight.
and
has new
stuff
weapons.
like that?
I mean, I want to test out my new weapon, but that's just me.
I want to see what it
I
does.
feel like I would
So I want to
rather-
get to know our teammate very easily by fighting with him.
okay, can I just be very like smart about and rational? More than likely, it's going to be necrotic damage. He already proved that.
Okay, well, since you paused, I'm going to fight
Has
Lathos,
necrotic
whether or not you
system.
guys so fight Lathos. All I know is I'm fighting Lathos. If
I'm
I get my
gonna
ass
say,
handed to me,
If he's
it
aren't
happens.
resistant, maybe you should wait until we're back in the overworld where I could cast Revivify instead of you just dying.
We're not gonna kill each other. What? Why do you think we're gonna stand here and just murder each other?
Yeah, we'll fight to
wasn't this
unconsciousness
understanding
like
where-
men.
This is
Literally.
also the underworld. God knows what could happen.
Well, that's why
We're in the peaks of fate!
something happens.
So
You know, I saw this in my
I'm
vision.
very concerned
saw a
considering
safari.
Persephone put you in a
It's
fucking
according
prison
to
and
fate,
that's your...
it's supposed to happen. Oh my god, can I thaumaturgy my eyes gold and be like, wait, I'm having another vision. Anora's gonna shut up and let me fight this man like a person.
Okay, as soon as he does that, while his eyes are still gold and he's being dramatic, I just want to take out the dagger of marking and throw it at him and cast it and be like, all right, say it again.
Warding flare.
Are we fighting or what?
I'm fighting.
Not in the underworld. Can we just wait till we get back? We don't know how much time we have before
You're not
anyway.
my dad. I'm fighting.
I'll tell my mom.
Anyone who wants to
giving
roll initiative.
powers.
I'm rolling initiative.
I'm gonna cast haste.
I'm not rolling initiative. I'm just going to stand back and have Cure Wounds ready in case shit goes, or Aura Vitality ready to cast for bonus points. Healing in case anything goes wrong.
Who's fighting now? Is it Lathos versus
I think it's just those three, but I don't know if there are teams or if it's whatever.
Okay. Are you teaming up?
At this point, it needs
I
teams make it fair for Lathos.
It's a 1v1v1.
Somebody else needs to fight.
1v1v1. We all fight each other. Last man standing wins. Except, friggin' Alexios has a plus 25 million armor.
Because, I mean, if you're teaming up, I'll hop in.
Okay.
I'll fight with Lathos. The barbarians will fight together, bet.
That's fun.
That's so fucking.
Because here's the thing: is that if I see both you walking towards Lathos or whatever, whatever you decide, I'm not gonna be like, oh, 2v3. I'm down for that. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm an idiot. Fuck it. Let's go.
Okay, so if you want to roll initiative.
Okay, 19. I'm gonna step back to wherever Ilme is at and look at Ilme and go,
dirty 20.
Can we get stupider?
Dirty 20 for Ryujin?
Yes. That was a 17.
17 for,
baby.
18 for Alexios.
19.
Oh, sorry, 19. It doesn't actually matter. And then
yeah.
all right. So, remind me. Okay, what are the teams?
I want to fight with Lathos. Or again, I don't care.
I'll just walk up with.
I guess
Lathos,
you know
honestly.
what? The teams will happen naturally as we just go through the initiative order.
Okay, bet. Whoever.
Okay. Real quick
happens.
Before you start to fight, if you go down, I will heal you immediately. As soon as you pop back up, you're still out, though.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So, everyone gets essentially one round where they can prep but not attack each other. So I know Lathos has entered a rage, Adaj has entered a rage, Alexios is hasted. Ryujin, you get like a thing that you want to do.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise.
Okay. Is that concentration?
That is a concentration.
Gotcha. Okay, you are now concentrating.
I'm concentrating.
All right. First up, Ryujin.
Okay. So, I don't want to go all out because I assume we're not going all out. Are we going all out? Is that what we're doing?
You can determine that as the first.
Because you're first, you get to decide how crazy you guys are doing and who's on your team and who's not.
I'll go ahead and say
team
you're
with
talking about if you're going all out. I did say I would heal anybody as soon as you went down, so in theory you can.
So I'm going all out. Fuck it. I haven't sparred in a long time. Let me roll something real quick just to decide. Okay. So I am going to cast Lightning Bolt
At who?
on Adagio.
Okay.
God damn it.
Adagio, make a dex save.
I get advantage on those.
Yes, you
He
do.
is 17.
What do I get to that? What did we say a dex save?
Dex save, yeah.
The full
Actually,
night of cars
where are we at on the
on
the map? On the map, am I able to fly? Like before I cast it, am I able to move quick?
Sure.
Okay.
I rolled double 18s, so I think that's a sign that I.
Okay.
At least starting off.
Say,
Do I still have my temporary hit points?
I'm gonna
you do.
fly right here and actually try to hit. Actually, no. Sorry. That's 30 feet right there, and I have 40.
Wouldn't
So I'm
that
actually
be
gonna go right
ground
here.
level?
I'm flying, by the way. I have the wings out and everything. And yeah, I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt twice. Forgot to mention that. I can attack twice, so you gotta roll again.
Wait, you can.
Okay, I rolled.
Wait. Hold on. How are you casting Lightning Bolt twice?
because Tasha's otherworldly guise gives me 2 attack actions plus my normal bonus action.
Right,
on
but
the turn.
2 attack actions is not the same thing as casting 2 spells.
Isn't it an attack?
No, the attack action is to make an attack. Cast a spell is a completely different action.
Okay, so I could make a spell attack and then like a melee attack.
No,
basically.
Like essentially on your list of actions, attack is one option. Cast a spell is another option.
Here, let me look at it.
But if it says you get 2 attacks, that means you get 2 attacks, like with a weapon.
You can attack twice instead of once when you take the attack action on your
There
turn.
you go. Yeah. So when you take the attack action, which is not the cast a spell action.
Okay.
If you cast a spell, it's just cast a spell.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to attack twice?
You can attack twice, but you can't cast a spell as an attack action. That would be using the cast a spell action.
Wait. Okay. I'm just gonna.
Does that make sense?
I'm still confused.
Okay, so essentially, you have 1 action per turn, right? You have an action and a bonus action. On that action, you have several different options you can do. Like, you can use your action to dash. You could use your action to dodge. You can use your action to whatever. You can use your action to attack, which means that you're attacking with a melee or ranged weapon. Or you can use your action to cast a spell. But if you're taking the attack action, that means you are attacking with a weapon, not with a spell.
I see. I see. Okay. In that case, I am going to...
And what did I roll for?
How far apart are Alexios and... No, never mind, I wouldn't mind.
Do you see the map?
I do. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so
they're 20 feet apart. It would work.
Wouldn't this dude also be in your range?
Is he?
We were equal distance apart.
Yeah, everyone was equal distance apart, but Ryujin moved in like a diagonal. So if you're trying
Could
to
I
lightning bolt, it has
I
to
think
go
if it's
to
against area, I thought he was trying to do an area of effect one. That's why.
Oh, what are you trying to do?
Well, I'm looking at something else real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna lightning bolt for both.
Okay, so you're gonna lightning bolt Adagio and Alexios?
Yes.
With
You got it.
Adagio already rolled and saved.
Yes.
So he's gonna
So
take half
Alexios-
damage.
40 feet in the air. Is it still a straight line between me and? Because
Yeah.
I'm not 40 feet in the. I'm 40 feet, like.
you're not flying.
No, I am flying.
He's like
but
hovering.
I said I have a movement speed of 40 feet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's not 40 feet up. He's moved.
If I
in a
stone
diagonal.
shape his feet into the floor.
He's not on the floor.
Yeah, but stone shape will like move it up and grab him.
Alexios, make a dex save.
Okay, yeah, it's dirty 20.
Do you both take half damage? Okay. All right. Let me just check something real quick.
If I throw a fireball at Alexios anyway, would that make Lathos my team?
Or could it be a 1 for 1 for 1 for 1?
So you both
For one,
take
for
24 points of lightning damage.
24 is the half.
Yeah, that's already halved.
Damn. Alexios, make a constitution or a concentration check. A con save.
Back to my normal hit point.
Save. And this isn't at advantage, right?
Correct.
I have a bonus
Okay.
action as well. Still, that would like to.
Yeah.
And is natural 15 plus 7, so 22.
You're safe. You're fine. All right, Ryujin, bonus action.
I'm gonna summon the spectral wave.
All right. Putting it out there for you.
And
There you go.
yeah, I will have it right there, and it's gonna make an attack on Adagio as well.
You got it.
I can't warding flare that, can I? 'Cause
It's
it
an
doesn't have
attack.
eyeball.
It's an attack.
But do I warding flare region?
I mean,
This is weird.
no, you'd be warning flaring the tentacle.
Let's see.
Weird. I'm just gonna add to my armor class because I have my tail.
23 to hit.
Wait, let me add to my armor.
I don't
Where's
think you're
my
gonna get
eight?
to 23.
I'm at an 18 right now. I have a it's a
Okay,
D.
all right, all right.
I was like, what? I was like, I can do this. I promise. 23 is all I'm gonna be. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. It's 21. Oh well. What type of
And that's
damage is
13
this?
points of cold damage.
Ooh, nice. You said 13?
13, yes.
Wow, you guys. I still have a whole lot of HP. No, I was like, wait a minute.
That's my turn. Movement,
All right.
action, and bonus action.
Amazing. That brings us to Alexios. You're up. What are you doing?
So, I am going to. Am I muted?
No, you're good. You're
No.
good.
Okay, good. I keep on having to check that because So I am going to move 10, 15, 20, 25.
Ah, shit.
Yeah,
Look
he's
at
hasty. He can go
Ryujin and
anywhere.
say. No, wait. I can. Hold on. How far away am I from Lathos?
Now? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet?
So I'm gonna move like an extra cool, like 2, 3 over here, you know.
Okay.
And
gonna shoot
I
all
am
of
going
us.
to take. Ryujin just hit me, so no. I'm gonna take 2 shots at Ryujin
Go ahead.
and 1 at Lathos.
Nice.
All right, let's do them in order. So 2 against Ryujin, then 1 against Lathos.
I'm gonna Guardian Coil the damage.
Oh, I have sharpshooter. It doesn't matter. So, sharpshooter, I can shoot at -5.
To add
Well,
10 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be 19 to hit.
Miss.
Ooh.
All right. And 23.
Hits.
And then against the one against Lathos.
And the one against Lathos is I'm also gonna sharpshooter that.
Okay.
That is a 17.
Misses.
I am missing.
Go ahead and roll damage on that one to get that hit against Ryujin.
Do I want? I am going to arcane jolt that too.
Okay.
You want to play with lightning?
Let's do it.
Very, very frightening thunderbolt. Yo, it is 113 degrees over here.
11.
Ooh, gross.
So that's 26. Wait,
Okay, 1 second.
let me make sure that doesn't. I took Archer as a thing too, like a fighting style.
So that would add +2 to ranged attacks.
Okay. And so I Guardian
To
Coil
hit,
13
but it's
damage.
not to it's not to damage either, or damage too, right? That's what I'm checking.
Oh, I don't know offhand.
No damage. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
to 26.
So 26 half to 13 because I rolled 13 on the Guardian Coil.
Nice.
And
Anything
anything
else?
from bonus action? No, I'm good.
All right. That brings us to Lathos, my boy. What's he gonna do?
You should attack the blue one.
A whip is a melee weapon, so he is going to just move within
What is that?
10 feet of you.
Well, then I would definitely be adding to my armor class. No, I will be. Do I want a Woody Flare or armor class? Armor class.
Is your
no? I don't have
wait,
a reaction.
Yeah,
Never mind. This is good. Take it,
so
yes.
you see the necrotic storm beginning to like enter your space. And he is going to whip out at you. And he's going to do this recklessly.
Hey, any attack on him next will be with an advantage.
That's true. That is... Oh, he really didn't need to do that. He's got a crazy modifier. That is a 28 to hit.
You know what?
And then
the fates showed me differently.
Second strike.
Two
Wow!
strikes, that's right.
Second strike, he has advantage, and it was a 1 and a 2.
So
second one misses. But the first one will do damage. And that is going to be 15 points of slashing damage.
I'll have to roll a concentration
okay.
check for
Okay.
the damage that Alexios did.
Oh, yes, you do.
Half to 7 or 8?
Have to 7.
Do I add anything to that?
Yeah, it's your Constitution saving throw.
18.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. As a bonus action, he is going to activate his Storm Aura ability, and he will gain some temporary hit points.
Can I be playing rock, paper, scissors with Ilme in the background?
For sure. All right. He's looking pretty damn tough, and he just looks at you, Adagio, and is like, "Hit me! I dare you!" And that brings us to your turn.
I will not be doing that. La 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 la. I will not be enticing you, sir. That is why Alexios is on my team. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15 to Ryujin. I will fight caster to caster.
And he is going to use his reaction to whip out at you. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to let you go.
Oh, yeah, that's so less. Thank God.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna stand right here, so I'm not in line of sight of voice. And then I'm gonna drop my rage and inflict wounds.
Okay.
It's gonna be a +8.
Aren't you in melee range though?
Inflict
Yes.
wounds is touch.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Touch. I have to be able to touch you, so I.
I don't think I've ever actually had a touch spell, to be honest. I don't know if Warlocks get any.
He's so used to Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
25 hit.
You know what? Maybe.
I think I'm gonna miss that. Let me grab my d10s. This is the only time I get to use this. I think they're so cool. My little d10s. La, 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 la. Is it 5? 6. It is 5. Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
I just
Oh my god.
That's not a. Oops! I grabbed 2 of the wrong ones. I'm just gonna go with. That's a 10. That's a 6. An 8. That's also 6, and then the last one was a 1. So 10 plus. Is it a 6 or a 9? How did I know that? Oh, I guess.
Is there a line?
No, because I rolled the 1 with the 0 on it.
Oh.
So it goes 9-0, not 0-9.
Yeah.
I assume. Yeah. Okay, so that's a 9. Okay, so 19 plus 6, 25 plus 8, 33 plus 1, 34 points of necrotic.
Jesus Christ!
And for my bonus action.
Hold on. Before you do that, make a Constitution saving throw, Ryujin.
Oh man.
It was 34, you said?
Wait. What kind of damage was it?
34
Necrotic.
necrotic.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, Ryujin, if only you were within the aura.
I am immune to necrotic damage.
What?
While in Tasha's cauldron or Tasha's otherworldly guise.
Oh shit! Then you don't have to do
You see,
shit.
every time I have something that's like
Super cool.
Is it
like,
all
no.
necrotic
It's really
damage?
like-
Adagio,
no.
Adagio, you grab Ryujin and you feel, you were in the underworld. There's
Actually-
necrotic energy all around you. You channel it directly into him, and he just goes, "What are you doing, man?"
You remember the last time I did this to Ryujin when I was being possessed by a ghost? we almost killed him, like at a
Yeah.
level 1 too.
100%.
All right, bonus action.
I think it was a bonus action to drop my rage. Actually, I'm not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
lie.
I think you're right. You're right.
1000%.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna
All
hold
right.
redemption. Maybe then.
Ryujin, you're up.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wait, so did he pass the concentration?
He doesn't need to make one. He didn't take any damage.
Interesting.
I am going to. A really funny idea, but I don't know if I should do it. I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
As my action.
Ice forms around you.
Actually, okay. So if I do that, I can't attack, right? 'Cause
Correct.
that's my action.
That is your action.
All right, then fuck that. I'm not doing that.
Okay. Ice melts around you.
Okay, so what I will do is I'm just gonna swing the longsword at Adagio.
Sure.
And my turn passed, so my reaction will be.
Actually, no. I will use
That's
my trident of blood seeking.
You got it.
Yeah, make two
Nice.
attacks. So the first one is going to be. Oh, why did D&D Beyond mess up? Hold on. Alright, well, the first one is gonna be 23 to hit.
Let me see.
Why is it not loading? What the hell, man?
Misses with your bonus AC?
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
first one misses.
Wasn't the
I'm sorry,
bonus I see from the
D&D
raid
Beyond is
stuff?
like literally just
not
not
raging
loading on my.
Oh, wait,
God.
yeah, you're absolutely
That's
right.
right.
So yes, that definitely hits. Definitely hits.
Sorry, I just.
I was like,
No,
okay,
good
so
call,
that was
good call.
Warding
Yeah.
flare with
What
disadvantage.
is- Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. It's D&D Beyond. We're being. Oh my god, I can't talk. D&D Beyond literally just like white screened, and now I have a D&D Beyond loading logo. Nice. Okay, there we go. So I made 2 longsword attacks, right? Right. The first one missed. The second one.
But no, the first one. Hold on. Yeah, the first one hit. Unless are you
Second
warding
one.
flaring that?
The second one is going to be warding flare because he already
Gotcha.
rolled the first one.
Gotcha. So
Okay.
first one hit, second one
So-
disadvantage.
Alright, second one disadvantage?
Yes, because he's warding flaring.
Okay. That still might hit. 25?
For sure.
Still might hit.
sorry.
It's higher than the first one.
Still might, yeah, still might hit.
I have a plus 10 with the trident. I'm sorry.
Jesus. Yeah, do
Um,
damage, man.
Okay. It's funny. I have a
I got a
better
plus 10
2
on
hit
all
than I
of my
do damage with it.
wisdom, so that's not
Um,
I'm just glad my
So,
HP is like.
that's gonna be for the first hit. Only 7 damage for the first one.
Okay.
Wait, what is it?
For
Slashing?
this-
Oh, well, I'm still not raging.
You're still not raging.
I was like, what? My automatic thought is that.
Wait, sorry. That's 9 damage because I add 2, and okay. Do you have less than half your total HP? I doubt it, but
No.
Awesome.
No.
let me know when you do.
When I do, I'll rage and I'll get black points. So.
For the second
I'll let you
attack, that's probably gonna hit still. That's a 22.
you
already
already
made
rolled
the
the second
second
attack.
Oh wait, right. Sorry. Stupid. My bad. I
Roll
don't know
the
why I thought I
damage.
needed to
Roll the
again.
damage.
Okay. Yeah, I could. 11 points for that one.
All right.
And
Anything else for you, Jin?
For my bonus action, I'm going to. No, I shouldn't do that. Okay.
As the
I will
trident
just attack.
Shing, shing.
I will make an attack with the tentacle again.
All right. So Adagio, you run over to Ryujin, fail to do any necrotic damage, and then trident shing shing, and then the wave whoosh.
Adagio, I'm so sorry. That's a 24
It's
to
okay.
hit.
I have the HP for it to do the rest. At this point, just.
Okay, so that's gonna be 15 points of damage. Wow. 2d8 plus 1 is a lot better than 1d8. What it used to
It
be.
would be beautiful to see you do this damage on enemies.
100% correct.
So, Adagio,
And I
you
think
just
I
take
am
a
officially
walloping.
at my half. I think you finally whittled me down.
All right.
All right.
Sounds
Anything else for
good.
you,
Or
Jin?
just about. Probably just about.
That's if I move, I will have an opportunity attack. So
Yeah.
no. Well, actually.
Well, actually, no. He used Warding
yes.
Flare.
So I
And
can
I will
move?
say, Lathos will yell at you. You want to get in this storm? It's pretty nice.
Fuck yeah, let's go. And I will stand. Actually, hold on. We'll go right there.
All right.
Yeah.
You are you immediately gain 4 temporary hit points,
Ah.
and it doesn't matter at this point. But if you were to drop your spell, you would still be resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay.
All right, Alexios, you're up.
So is Lathos, because he attacked recklessly, is everything at advantage or just the first one?
Yes, every attack against him this round would be at advantage.
Okay, so gonna move right here. 2 shots at Lathos, 1 at Ryujin.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna guardian coil my damage again.
Sure. Let's start with Lathos.
How close does the Guardian Coil have to be?
Within 10 feet.
And you're guarding coiling the one against you, Ryujin? Assuming that it hits?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have a question.
Huh.
If I step into the cloud of necrotic, would I become immune to necrotic damage?
No. It would have no effect.
Aww.
First one against Lathos, was a -10, or yeah, I did the -5, so it's 25, natural 18 for the first
Yeah, that hits.
What's your to hit?
one. Naturally, or like with
'Cause he's
the
hasted.
with the -5, it's +7. Without, it's +12.
Oh my. Jesus.
Probably.
Second attack?
Yeah, second attack is a 21 to hit.
Both of those hit. Will you roll damage for those separately? I mean, you
Yeah,
can
I know.
roll to hit Ryujin first, but roll when you do roll damage, roll them separately.
Yeah, both for Lathos were arcane jolts.
Okay, so go ahead.
Or well, one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can only do
One,
one.
I can't do 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first one with the arcane jolt is 5 piercing,
Plus.
9 force. Oh yeah. Is the +10 piercing or what?
It would be piercing, yeah.
Okay, so it would be 15 piercing.
15 piercing, which is
And-
half to 7.
Yeah, and
And
9
9 force,
Yeah, 9 force.
which would make it 16 total. He is going to use the whip's anger reaction, and you immediately take all that damage.
How much?
It was 7 plus 9, so it's 16 points of damage.
Okay, 16. And the
And
second attack.
Make a Constitution
would
saving
be
throw
another-
first. See if you can guess the theme of these abilities, by the way.
Is it revenge?
Oh wow. No, it's the 7. What the fuck is that called?
The 5 stages of grief.
Is it 5? I thought it was 7 of them.
It's 5. I mean, there's a bunch of sub phases, but in general, there are 5 phases. Yeah.
So it's 19 for the Constitution
Yeah.
saving.
You maintain concentration. Second attack damage.
Would be the fifth would be another 15. So
How?
half 7.
How would that be? Oh,
Half
just
7.
you roll the same
Yeah.
damage.
I rolled a 5 on the D10.
Gotcha.
So-
Understood.
Yeah.
All right.
And The
And
one
then-
against the region.
Go ahead.
That. Did I say it was sharpshooter on that one? Because
I mean, you did for the other two.
I have no idea.
I just said, okay, fuck it. I'm just not going to take sharpshooter. It's a 23 to hit.
It's
And that is a 7 damage.
I rolled 8 on the guardian.
So you take no damage.
6 and a 2.
Nice.
Great. Anything else, Alexios? As these two shots, bah, bah.
God,
So you
that's
see,
No.
as that first shot hits Lathos, the whip actually like reaches up and absorbs that attack, and you feel the bullet hit you instead, including that
Oh, no.
electrifying energy as well. The second one seems to hit right through though.
I was imagining like Black Panther. Boosh.
Yeah, sorta. There is a Black Panther-esque ability in here, but I don't think you're gonna be able to see it in this fight.
Ah, man.
I'll tell you about it later. That was cool. All right, anything else, Alexios?
No.
All right. That brings us to Lathos, who will shift. Oh, I guess it'll automatically move for you, Jen. We'll just move it back. One more. Bink. So, Ryujin, you are still in the radius. And
like
he
him,
will make 2 attacks against Alexios. Not reckless this time.
What is he aiming?
Wow!
How
So you know
can
how
he
I-
reach me?
I'm sorry,
Oh,
Adagio, not
did you mean
Alexios.
Adagio? I was
Adagio.
about to say, I was like, what are
Yeah.
I was like, what are you shooting?
So you know how I
Did he
rolled
get a gun too?
You know how I rolled
You're
a
gonna
1 and a
do
2?
like a 19 and a 20.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 last time. I just rolled a 3 and a 4.
Oh, okay, yay, good for me then.
So
Like,
does a 16 hit?
No. What the heck? What do you mean you rolled a 3 and a 4 and you're just 16?
He's got a plus 12 to hit.
Oh my
Um,
god! My god!
Yeah. All right, so that misses. So that is such a bummer. All right, that's his turn. Still waiting for
Adagio.
people to do shit.
I felt.
All right, Adagio, you're up.
Guys, you know what? I gained my level up. An extra feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Word.
I'm
Meow.
gonna shoot a fireball.
Yo, where did you go? You just disappeared from the map. There you
I'm
go.
sorry. All the way over here. I said run. Fireball. Fireball.
All right. So that's a dex save for both Ryujin and Lathos. At advantage
Yes.
for Lathos.
Oh my god.
Barbarian, baby.
Bardushka. I forget that the things that work on
Okay,
me...
so now I can I just rolled double 19s.
Fuck.
That's fantastic.
What am I
So that
rolling?
is a 23.
D6, wait, that... That's okay, he still takes half, right? That's not how that works?
He takes half.
Yeah. I rolled a, what is it? A dex save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I rolled a solid 4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, altogether, not high enough?
Not
Yes.
high enough at all.
These are my favorite dice to roll.
That was a
Okay.
lot.
Ryujin,
see a
why don't you
couple
preemptively
sixes.
make a Constitution saving throw right now?
Yep, fair enough.
Damn. I rolled
Um,
3 6s, 3 5s, and a 3 and a 1.
15.
Okay, we'll see. If he does more than
Uh,
30 points of damage to you, you lose concentration.
Fuck.
6, 12, 18. 18 plus 5 is 23, 28. 28 plus 5
Ooh.
is
Okay. Damn.
23. 26, 36, 37 points of fire.
37 points of fire
Christ.
to you, which is halved to 18 for Lathos.
I'll leave. And then bonus action, I'll rage.
You got it. Great. So you run away, and you see you just like chuck this fireball, and this necrotic storm is like like the same area just gets annihilated by this fire. Lathos himself is actually like pretty okay, but you see Ryujin is just like his eyebrows are gone. All right, Ryujin, you're up.
Okay, so what I think I will do is
I took the tail because that's
okay.
my attack.
For my bonus action,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast. Damn. Yeah, hold on. Maybe I won't do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay, I'll cast Far Step as my bonus action, which allows me to, once per round as a bonus action, teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space on each of my turns before the spell ends, which is up to a minute. I can... It's concentration, but yeah, so I can teleport 60 feet away, so I'm going to do that.
Okay. Where you going?
Do a quick measurement here. 40. I would. Sammy, can I go up in math?
I would say you guys are in like a basin between mountains, so I would say no. This is about the space you have between these mountains.
Right there.
Go that far?
Right there. And you know what I'm gonna do now? You know what I'm gonna do?
Where the
I'm
hell
gonna
did you?
Eldritch
Oh my
Blast.
god!
I'm Eldritch Blasting Adagio 3 times.
Do I get like pushed back to 10 feet? Because I don't have the feet. I don't got anywhere to go.
No. So,
you can reach it?
Good thing I'm raging.
Yeah, 120 feet, baby.
Yeah, I mean, Rage doesn't do anything for Eldritch Blast.
Me, so. Oh, that's right. I was thinking force damage. That's why.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. 19 plus 9, I assume, is gonna hit for the first one.
I also assume
so. Second one,
I also assume
13
I don't have
plus
a
9, so 22 to hit for the second.
Oh, wait. Let me add to my AC, because that first one definitely would not have hit. But... what did you say?
What did I say? 22?
Yeah.
22. No, you almost just missed. You almost hit me.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one hits.
And the last one.
First one definitely hit. There's no saving me from that first one. I was like,
the last one is a 27.
Oh, then you know what? Yeah, that you hit me on
2 out of the 3 hits.
2 out of 3. These bursts of force water damage.
So, and
I understand.
Okay, so the first one is 11, and the second one is only a 6.
17. What kind of damage is it?
It's force.
Force damage.
Is that half because I'm raging? I don't.
No.
Is it? No, it's bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, slashing, piercing.
And piercing. There we go.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck is force damage?
Force is magical energy.
I still have movement, but you know what? Yeah, I'll move. I'll move 1. Move it right there. That's it.
All right. That brings us to Alexios.
Okay. Guardian clothes. Oh yeah, actually. What? I'm gonna move this way, and I'm gonna take 2 shots at Ryujin, 1 at Lathos.
All right, go ahead and roll. Are you sharpshootering?
Yes, all 3.
You got it.
First one against Ryujin is natural 17. What is that? I think that hits either way.
I don't know.
17 plus 7 is 24. Yes,
so
math check me. Math check me on that.
That'll
one.
hit.
That's cocked. The
Half.
second one is 19.
That's exactly what you need.
Oof.
I'm going to. I feel like I really shouldn't be wasting all my dope shit, but I kind of want to.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna Tomb of Levistus.
Okay.
Okay.
He gets entombed in this arcane energy.
So I have 100 temp HP while I'm in here.
So, do I even roll? I'm not gonna do 100 points of fucking damage.
It's good to roll just in case Adagio also does damage to it, and you know it could break.
Okay.
I'm just in an ice cube 80 feet away.
Yeah.
18 points of damage.
You're fighting an ice cube and a storm cloud.
Yes.
And
I love that for us.
18 and 20, so 38 points of damage for the
Alright.
2 hits.
You got it.
And
then one against Lathos.
one against Lathos. 16 plus 7, 23.
23 hits, yeah. Ryujin, you're out of range for the bargaining ability. Damn it.
So I may or may not have accidentally just moved Adagio.
I
I was trying to use the measure distance
was like
for the
50 feet
measure
away. You
tool,
only
and I
moved me
picked him
one
up, and I can't remember exactly where I was, so I put him back where I think he was, but correct it if it's wrong.
I think he was
like
not that
50
far
feet
away.
from him, but
Okay,
I
I'm
it
sorry.
was.
My bad.
Were
my
you?
bad.
Just about there. Yeah, I was measuring it out to see how far away I was from Lake Hills, and I was 50
Alright.
feet away, so I was trying to see like where else was 50 feet.
My bad. My bad.
I'm dead. Looks like a general-ish area for what's.
I was trying to measure it and not pick you up.
Oh.
Alexis, what's the damage on Lathos?
Another 15 points piercing and 6 force.
Okay, so that is 13. Having
Yes.
the piercing.
Yeah.
All right. This is looking pretty hefty. Anything else, Alexios?
I am going to 15, 20, 25, 30.
Didn't you already move?
Yeah, I could move after an attack, right?
Yeah,
If I
but haven't
still
you
have
already
movement?
moved? How much movement did you use?
30.
Okay, go ahead.
This is right here. 20, 25, 30. I am going to just speed run behind the two who aren't fighting and kind of like duck in.
I'm freaking gone.
You're using them as human shields.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're gonna assume he cares.
All right. All right, that brings us to Lathos, who, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Ooh, just out of range.
I forget.
20, 25,
He also
40,
has this-
but not out of range of Adagio.
No!
Shit!
God damn it.
40 feet of movement.
I was like 40 feet and I'm 10 feet away from it. I am so annoyed. I was
40
like,
feet
I was
with a
like-
whip with a 10-foot reach, baby.
I also have a whip. I don't know.
All right,
Wait,
he is.
He
Yeah,
didn't get
cool.
blasted back at all when Ryuja hit him?
he doesn't have
No,
that ability.
I don't have that ability anymore.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh.
All right.
Did you like give it up for something else? How does that work?
Yeah,
I think
when
so.
it was
You
an
can do it
Eldritch
every level.
invocation for Eldritch Blast, and every level you can like swap, and I swapped it a couple levels back.
I did not. know.
Only a couple, but yeah.
Cool. All right, that is going to be.
God damn it.
All right, 2 attacks, not
This is-
reckless.
You have the higher AC.
Ooh,
You
that
couldn't
is good.
Stay
That
within
is good.
range.
The lowest one is a 26 to hit. And then it's a 28 to hit.
You know what?
You are raging, though, so you take half of all of this.
Still. But still. How much HP can Adagio have at this point when I'm the only person getting hit?
That's 26 half to 13 points of slashing.
Thank goddess.
Yeah. And then he'll use his bonus action to give himself some more temporary hit points. Alright. That is Lathos' turn. That brings us to Adagio.
I'm annoyed.
What are you doing?
Okay, you know how when I stone shape,
You're
stone
raging,
shape
first
the
of all.
shape. Oh yeah, very true. But if I drop my rage, you know how when I'm stone shape. Actually, can I in a rage use magic items?
You can use magic items, yeah.
So if I cast Scorching Ray through my tiara, I would still be attacking someone?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could do that.
So I would keep my rage still, essentially,
Correct.
but
Yes.
be casting.
Yes.
Can't you keep your rage if you got attack too?
Well, I'd have to drop it if I want to cast magic.
Yeah.
Oh.
I do want to cast magic, so I guess I'll just cast it to the tiara. Tiara.
Go ahead.
And it's, what is it, 3 of them?
3 attack rolls, yeah.
3 attack roll. Where's my, there we go. At least I have a decent add to. Does that change? The circlet of blasting was always that, or does it change with my
It was always what?
a +8?
If that's what it says on the item.
I don't think it does. How weird. I don't know. I was just wondering if it like got better because I was getting better.
Maybe.
Okay. That is, what is a 14 plus 8? 22.
That hits, yeah.
A 26.
Hits.
And this one was a 25.
All 3 of those hit. 3 bolts
Okay,
of
bet.
fire. Will you roll them all separately, though?
God damn it. No, I don't think I will. Where am I? There. It's like I just used you. Does fire damage always do the same? Like the little 6s?
No.
I feel like every fire thing I do is just like a d6.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one is a 7. Should I just re-roll the same dice every time I want? Maybe.
Sure.
The second one is a 10. And the third one is a 6.
Okay. So he's going to use the bargaining ability. And for that second strike that seems to hit truest with the most fire damage coming from it, the whip seems to absorb some of it and lash back out to you. So you take half of that. So you take 5 points of damage and he takes the rest. All right. All 3 hit. He's not looking great. Anything else, Adagio?
Oh my god, I have potions. Ha. Boop.
That's true.
Do I have potions? Wait a minute.
Are you sure you want to use a potion in like a sparring match?
I want to last the longest.
You know what? I don't have potions.
All right.
I'm just giving them to my friends.
Moving
Bonus
on.
action.
Oh, go ahead.
My tail.
I know you had the bonus. Oh yeah, you could use your bonus action if you want.
I don't even know what my bonus actions do, so
Great, Ryujin, you're up.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Bigby's Hand,
Okay.
and it is a range of 120 feet, so I'm going to put it right next to Alexios.
All right. You can go ahead and move it
Aye, aye, Captain.
as soon as it appears.
right there, and it's going to make a grapple. So with Bigby's hand, because Alexios is a medium creature, I roll with advantage, and I have a +8.
Go ahead. Alexios, you can make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Wait.
What?
You don't get a turn, though.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right.
Oh, you're tombed.
100%. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, so the ice melts away, and I'm basically just like, what's up, guys?
Great. That's your turn. Alexios,
Right.
you're up.
Yeah. Good call. I totally
Roll
forgot about that.
lawyering.
No, it's a good idea.
I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna see Ryujin melt in his little tomb,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
Just
gonna
fall on the
point.
ground. Just-
Gonna point like I've been waiting on this all day, and I'm gonna take 3 shots at him,
Go ahead.
and all sharpshooter.
Okay, go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-on-1. I missed that. That's a natural 4.
Okay.
I'm not gonna roll you anymore.
This fires off into the rock.
That's 23,
I know he's gonna want this last one.
and I just dropped my dice. And come on, 26.
God damn it. Okay. Well, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
roll 2 concentration checks. That
Yep.
first one's a nat 20,
Hits. I mean,
and
success.
the second one is a total of 7.
7. So that's gonna fail no matter what.
What were you concentrating
Yeah.
on?
Far step.
Big beast.
Ah,
Alright.
that's right.
So
I mean, I was gonna cancel it either way with Bigby's
Yeah.
hand, but gotta roll for it.
37 damage in total over the 2.
Damn.
Captain.
As those bullets just rip into your freshly melted body. Anything else, Alexios?
I took 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am gonna move here and yell. I'm gonna yell at Lathos. Hey, you pale fuck! You wanted to fight me?
All right. That brings us to Lathos' turn. He's gonna look at you, Alexios, and he'll look over at Ryujin, and he'll go, "Hey, Ryujin, I like your style." And he's going to use the Depression ability from the whip, and you see the whip just whip around him, and leather just seems to spread around his body, and he is completely encased in a cocoon of leather, like black dyed leather.
That's
This is the leatherest, kinkiest, like, what the F is, like, okay.
And then bonus action,
I
give himself
see
some
you.
more hit points. Okay.
Was Lathos looking rough before he went in there?
Amazing.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Was this like a, so this is like a tomb of Lavestis, I can assume? Like,
It's
I can
similar.
somewhat-
You don't know.
Yeah, well,
But Adagio, it is your turn.
okay, great. Well, since he's in there, I'm gonna walk away.
Sure, go ahead.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You know what?
Is he like hopping away in a cocoon of leather?
No, he
He's
didn't do it
saying
to
exactly
me.
where he is.
He did it to himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, what? He did it
He-
to him?
Yeah,
To
he
himself.
cocooned himself.
And
Oh.
He said,
then-
Ryujin, I like your style, referring to
Yeah.
my Tomb of Lavestis,
Yeah.
and cocooned himself.
It's a depression ability. He wants to isolate himself.
He's big sad.
Yeah.
That's hot. All right, all right.
Ah, that's on.
I'll just throw another fireball at Ryujin.
Fuck you.
Go ahead. Ryujin, deck
Damn
save.
it.
I was that or
Dexterity
Guiding Ball, and Guiding Ball
saving
doesn't do as much,
throw.
so I was
That's, I might pass. I might pass.
like, nice.
21?
How
That
would
is
you
a
think to
success.
fail that? I was like,
Listen,
how high do you
So you only
think
take
my
half
faith
damage.
is? It's like, I know you have a lot of faith in me, but damn. How much is that again? Okay, 8 of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Roll low. Roll low.
I rolled almost as amazingly as I did the first time. Nice.
Oh
god. Okay, so that's gonna be 10. This will be 20. This will be 30. 30 plus 11. 41. 20 points of fire damage.
Is that halved already?
Halved would be 20. Halved would be 20. 41 is what I rolled.
Gotcha.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
20 points of fire.
Nope.
As Ryujin, you're like, ow, I just got shot. Another
Awesome.
fucking fireball.
I love that.
Yeah.
We're doing
Anything else?
great.
Adagio.
Well, not. Oh, I can't. Well, I guess I can't cast another spell. LOL. I was gonna say bonus action healing word myself, but I.
No, you
cannot
cannot.
cast
Yeah.
spell.
All right,
Can
Ryujin, you're
I-
up. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Um,
Oh, it's okay. I'll be fine.
yeah, Big B's hands. Doing that. Doing that.
Which one?
There you go.
Eat. So that's gonna pick up Alexios.
I'm dead.
All right, Alexios, athletics or acrobatics check?
It's a right. This is a grapple. I don't know. What
Yes. So for Big B, it's a strength plus whatever that modifier is.
Acrobatics or athletics?
That is correct.
So, wait, we only get advantage on dexterity saving throws?
You don't get
now?
advantage on dex saves.
I rolled a 25.
Oh! No, I'm hasted. That's what it is.
Oh, then yes, but yeah, that has nothing to do with this.
Acrobatics is... What the fuck? Oh, okay. Acrobatics it is. Yeah, 17. I'm gonna plus 5 that just in case and make
Sure.
it a 23.
I rolled
Region?
a 25.
All right, so
Dang.
you are grappled by this tentacle of Tromocrates.
So, as a bonus action, while
I
you
thought
are
it-
grappled,
What's your bonus?
that was my action.
Damn.
I'm going to make it squeeze you. So you're gonna take 2d6 plus my spell casting ability modifier. So I'm gonna roll
Go ahead.
that.
There's a lot
Alexios,
of
make a con
weather
save.
Squeezing and pain happening here.
So you're gonna take 15 points of what is it? Bludgeoning damage? Bludgeoning
Probably,
damage.
yeah.
24 con save.
So you succeed on the con save, you take 15 points of damage.
Okay.
You are...
Tell me, when did you come up with this weapon? The whip.
When?
Also,
Yeah.
I'm going to move.
This week?
Let me just see.
Okay, then
here. Where can I
how?
even go right now?
I was like, I knew I wanted a weapon called Grief. I wanted him to make a weapon out of Cerberus's body. So I was trying to think of like what cool things it could do, and I was like, why don't I just make the abilities based on the stages of grief?
Is
I thought
that, is
that'd
that
be fun.
good? Is that
Nice.
where I am right now?
Yeah.
Alexios wouldn't have a line of sight, correct?
It
What
would
I-
be obstructed, but he would still be able to see you.
What about right
You would just
here?
have partial cover.
I
There's
say-
no way for Bigby's hand to completely block you.
What if it
I
just like
ignore
grabs his,
partial cover.
like head? It grabs him around the body, so he can't move his arms to shoot me anymore.
he'll have partial cover, but that's sort of it.
I just want you to know I'm probably gonna die this round. To be honest. I have
Anything else,
40
Ryujin?
points. Can I just throw Alexios like at the tree?
Alexios, you're up. You are grappled.
But I can still shoot.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yep, 3 against Ryujin.
Fuck
All right.
you.
Ryujin, you do get a +2 to your AC.
Okay.
Sharpshooter ignores cover.
You
For
do
like
not
3
get a
fourths
+2 to your AC.
Fuck. Well, I assume I'm dead after this because I
If he
have 4
hits,
hit points. and I
he's
have
taking
19
sharpshooter,
death,
so
or
he's
19
lowering
AC.
his to hit.
Yep. That was a 26 to hit.
I'm
Okay.
dead. Sure. Don't even roll.
Ryujin
that.
is down.
Take nasty, brother. I put up a good
I
fight.
cast it. I have Aura Vitality going. The second Ryujin's down, he gets 2d6 hit points back, and he leaves the battlefield.
Well, hold on. You are not remotely within range of that.
Yuck.
Can I get within range of that?
If you want to jump on the battlefield.
Can I walk around the battlefield to the opposite to wherever he's at?
Sure, yes. Anything else, Alexios?
Hey, stop it, Nora! I got 2 shots left.
You're gonna kill me. Like, wait a second.
It's not over. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna do anything to Lathos, but I'm gonna try and shoot him.
Okay. You can. It'll hit the leather and it does nothing.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. It is a very similar tomb ability. All right. That brings us to Lathos. So as the gunshots hit, it is blocked by the leather, and the leather just sort of dissipates back into a whip. And he's like, "All right, Ryujin, what happened?"
I got shot.
Ah, shit. He will.
It has more range than I anticipated.
Yeah. He turns to you, Alexios, and he goes, "You wanted to fight? Come fight me up close like a man." And he's gonna he's gonna use his bonus action to rage again. And then he will hold his action until someone gets in melee with him. Adagio, you're up.
Wait, so are these still here? Do I still gotta worry about Ryujin's tentacle?
No, the tentacle and the wave are both gone.
Yes. Weird.
Okay. Well, this dude could fuck off, because I'm not getting close to him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he can take a guiding bolt. Do I want to do a guiding bolt? I mean, I might as well. He's like freaking far. And he's not resistant. Guiding bolt it is.
Go ahead.
Doesn't do just damage as well, but that's okay. We're in my 20s. There's a, what is it, plus 8? Yeah, there's a 22 here?
It does, yes.
Oh, okay, but thank God. And what is that? Where's my guiding? D6 is again. Really getting uses out of D6. Five. That's a lie. Oh wait, is it? Yeah. Okay, yeah, 5. Okay. Ew. It's not a lot. It's 11 points.
11 points? Okay. 11 points of radiant, you got it.
And he's glowing.
Yes, he is. Anything else, Adagio?
Bonus action dash. Boop, 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 boop.
You cannot do that.
There's not like a feat where I could just like bonus action.
You could multi-class into rogue.
At what level do I get that though?
I think that's level 2, I believe.
God damn it, that's too many levels.
Alright, anything else, Adagio?
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I can. Actually, I can't. That's a spell. Never mind. Nope.
Alright,
Ignore
Alexios, you're up.
Okay, sorry. I am going to... What spells do I have?
I don't know, but it's at advantage, so please hit him.
Yeah, your first attack's at advantage.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm gonna take... Yeah, I'm gonna take 3 shots at him then.
Sharpshooter?
Yeah, sharpshooter.
Okay,
First
one's
one's
at
at advantage. Natural 20. 14 and 20.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna Archangel that.
Okay, go ahead and roll all that damage.
All of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Couple ones in there. That's not good. Oh, and one of those was a D8. Sorry. So 3, 6, so 19 points piercing, half to, I don't know what that is.
Okay, that is 9 points.
Yeah, 9. 12. 12, 15. 16 force.
Okay, he's looking real rough.
And
Second hit.
oh yeah,
That was
I
only
forgot
one
I had
hit.
a second hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So I'm gonna say that was another natural 20, but I don't feel like you're gonna believe me. I'm gonna take a picture of this.
I do believe you. He has 11 hit points left. So, how are you gonna make your victory shot?
I should have just lightning bolted you motherfuckers every round.
You did. Oh wait, never mind.
I only did it once.
Shit. I am going to like walk over this way, and as he says, "Fight me like a man," I'm gonna say, "Honors for losers," and then shoot him twice.
The storm dissipates as Anor runs over and heals. Lathos gets back up. He definitely, like, you know, he has a smile on his face. He is thoroughly enjoying this. But it looks at you, Alexios, and he goes, "That was fucking cheap."
Sammy, I have a question.
Yeah.
If me and Lathos arm wrestled, which one of us would win?
I mean, we can try it if you want.
Bigby's hand would win.
I just don't know if he's like. I mean, I know he's like. What is he, like a pure barbarian?
Yeah.
Like, his strength would be definitely higher than mine's, right? I don't know. I guess I want to try it out.
You can try
I
it.
want to try it. Raise for. I just want to know how strong you're.
All right. So we'll say you're both raging. Go ahead and make me an athletics check. It'll be at advantage.
This is Adagios. I'm gonna win something phase.
Yeah.
I did win the fight, technically, so you know.
No, arm wrestle.
Do I get the little +2 because I'm raging?
I think that's just for attacks.
That's okay. Oh, well,
But you do get advantage, though.
+4, so 22.
22. So as you begin to arm wrestle, you do begin to overtake him a bit. Make another one.
God damn it. I didn't think this would be an
It does require 1 and then 2.
Oh my god, I rolled 2 17s. How funny. It's just
For a
21,
total
though.
of what?
21.
With a 25, he gets you back to the center point. Go again.
Alright, so that's a net 20.
Ooh! For what total?
24.
Okay, so he beats you with a 28, but with a nat 20, I'll say that you stay exactly where you are. Go again.
What is this modifier? What did he roll the first time?
Not very well. Same here as well.
Right,
There's only an 18 for him.
I rolled a 2 and a 3, so.
Alright, so he's beginning to overtake you. You're about to lose. Go again.
The fates foresaw a different outcome. I got a 22 again.
He got a 20 total, so you're back to middle.
Jesus, this is the most hard-fought battle I've ever seen.
Ooh, he did not roll very well that time.
Not really. I got an 18 as my highest. The other one was 17.
He got a 12, so you begin to overtake him once more. You can taste victory.
God damn. Those are either like a 49. Okay, 19. That's 23. This is almost the highest.
24. He gets you back to center. Let's go.
This is getting the same energy as Sammy just yelling shaman and hoping for the best.
I want to walk up to Alexios and just like punch him in the arm. A good fight.
Adagio, what'd you get?
You shot me like 8 fucking times.
Adagio?
You're a nuisance.
Plus 4.
16 plus
a
4 is a 20.
nuisance?
He begins to overtake you.
This one, I'm just gonna
Did you
give
say
in.
you're a nuisance or I'm a nuisance?
Alexios
When you
plus
fight,
5.
hell yeah, you're pretty nuisancey.
How am I
Another
a
20,
nuisance?
but unnatural. 30.
20 total.
Yeah.
With a 23, he finally gets you down and goes, nice muscles,
Yeah,
man.
Nice. You too.
You gotten stronger.
I know,
Alright, my
I know.
turn. I summon Big Hand.
Alright. So, after a bit of hanging out, you hear the sound of flapping wings in the distance.
Oh shit. Can I roll some hit die actually?
Can I?
Yeah, you can take a short
we say
rest.
it's Aura Vitality went all the way
Awesome.
up for us.
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't even need hit dice. Yeah, Aura Vitality.
Yeah,
will get you
I
up.
literally just
Yeah.
2d6 and d8 you to full
Yeah.
help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That goes for
Okay.
everybody if you're not
Yeah.
at full help.
You see,
Okay.
you see the silhouette of Rirmu the Copper descending and descending. But something is a little off with her wing.
God damn it.
You can tell even from the sky that
Oh.
she is injured. And she sort of half crash lands a bit away from you. You see she has some slits on her scales. She's bleeding a bit. And there are some scorch marks and some other sorts of like magical injury as well. Just that bitch can fight.
I start
Did we
throwing
win?
healing at her.
Can I heal her?
Pour it on.
Yes, Persephone has decided to spend some time with her mother.
Oh.
Sounds about right.
Is Demeter on Persephone's side? What is
We have no clue.
Yeah. Come. I believe we have a meeting with my sister.
Oh yeah.
Can I heal for your move?
Yeah, can
Yeah.
we start pouring? Okay, bet.
Okay, I'm just gonna. You don't have
I
to do
would like
anything.
to
I'm just gonna
stab
keep
Rimu to
pouring the rest
cancel
of
out
the
the
healing
healing.
into her.
Keep her right where you want her. It does take about 2 hours for Rirmu to lead you to her abode here in the Peaks of Fate. Along the way, she said, "You know, I have never had a mortal in my home before. This is quite extraordinary. But
Maybe we can make this a regular
You're
thing.
really hitting on.
I will let you know right now, as much as I enjoy all of your company, if you steal even a single gold piece from my hoard, I will burn you where you are."
I will
Okay.
toss
Okay,
a
good.
gold
She's not
piece
hitting on us.
into
Good.
the horde to add it.
Can I tell Virmu about my meeting with the Fates?
Sure. Along the way, you can tell her all about it. She seems very impressed. I mean, no mortal has ever been in the Peaks of Fate, so she's definitionally never seen that before.
But what about the other people who died when they attempted?
People have attempted a level of vision, that level of oracleness, not specifically with the Fates.
I thought it was with.
Can
I thought the Fate was like, I
can I
stood and
cast-
killed multiple people.
No.
Can I cast detect magic when we're in there? Just to, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
For shits and
So
giggles.
you get to what looks like a completely ordinary stretch of mountain. Like it looks the exact same as the mountains that you've been climbing for the last 2 hours. And Rirmu turns to you and she goes, "No touching." And then she just steps backward into the wall and disappears.
Step forward into the wall.
Okay. You have
Wow.
seen the horde of an ancient dragon before. You found a Sundal's horde in the swamp by Delphi. This makes that look like a coin purse.
Oh.
What you step into is a horde the size of the mountain. The entire mountain you can see now is completely hollow. And here there is multi-leveled areas of gold and platinum and incredibly valuable items and pieces of art and statues and things from all over Gaia and all over time. And it just seems to go on as far as your eyes can see. And directly in the center, all the way at the ground level, you see the stone of this marble has almost been cleared away for like a spot on the floor. And you see that spot is now crystal that then molds perfectly back into the stone. But there is like a crystal about like 10 foot by 10 foot thing on the bottom of this hoard. And that is where Rumu descends.
I don't need a wand, but if I see a wand, I want to like...
Yeah, what happened with detect magic?
You are overwhelmed, as is Ilme, just naturally Ilme. You are overwhelmed. Nearly everything in this place is magical, and incredibly magical, and ancient, and valuable. And there's just too many to count. Like, you see lots of gold pieces and that kind of thing that aren't magical, but basically anything you see sliding around in this hoard is some crazy magical artifact.
Can I wanna bargain with you. What if I buy an artifact off of you?
Please don't get us killed in here.
I'm not gonna take anything, but if I can swap it for the gold that's on my body, I mean, like, I mean, how often does Rumu get someone who can like buy something from me?
Look around you. Do you think she needs gold?
Yeah, but I could use a cool wand.
Rirmu curls her dragon form around this crystal window. Are you coming or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa.
Okay. You all gather around. She goes, so, Rosa Date the Gold, my sister. She spends much of her time on the elemental plane of Earth in the Garden of Demeter, but she is very close friends with Hephaestus and has been known to spend time with him on occasion. She's a trusted friend of his. If he were to tell anyone where this secret place is, it would be her. So, does anyone have a gold piece I can borrow?
I'll flip a gold
coin.
Just
a question?
Yes.
You said the Garden of Demeter.
Yes.
Is that out of character? Is that Persephone's mom?
Yeah.
Didn't she just say that she's gonna go spend time with her mom?
By that, I mean she's in the overworld. But the garden is on the elemental plane of Earth, which is where Demeter's divine throne is.
Okay, I'm just saying that'd be.
So that's just hand delivery to
teleported.
Yeah. So is someone giving her a gold piece?
I will.
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 of you give her gold pieces. She pockets 2 of them, throws them in the hoard. The other one, she tosses onto the crystal, and as the gold piece hits the crystal, it ripples like it's water, and the gold piece disappears. And the crystal
like to make an investigation
ripples. They slowly clarify the crystal until you find yourself looking down into a lush junglescape. You hear Rumu. Dearest sister. And you hear a voice from the other end. Rumu! Well, it's been quite a while. What can I do for you? And you see a golden figure sort of descend from the treetops and come closer to this crystal. Well, we have a very special mission from the gods. Did the late Hephaestus ever tell you about a secret place where he was developing some sort of secret project? Oh, sister, you know, if someone tells me a secret, I can't just tell you. I have here the, children, the gods, one of which is a child of Hephaestus. Hades himself has told us that we need to find this place. Hephaestus needs our help. Well, I've never been there, personally, but he did tell me he had made some sort of demi-plane off of the elemental plane of fire. Now, I don't believe a normal plane shift would work to get there unless you have some sort of object that had already been there, something that was tuned to that demiplane. But unless you have something that's been there, unfortunately I can't help you. Well,
I've been there.
Grimwood turns to you. That might work.
Would that work?
There's only one way to find out.
Are you sending us there right now? Because that'd be crazy.
No, I cannot send you there now. The only way to leave this underworld is to go back to the overworld. However, once you are there, if you can find anyone with the ability to plane shift you, you can test that theory. Thank you, sister. That would be all. The golden dragon flies off, and the crystal once again crystallizes. She looks at you all. Well, are you ready to leave the underworld?
Ready is an understatement. This place is really shitty. Like,
let's go.
There's no sun.
Ramu, are you able to like fly where you please in the underworld?
Yes.
Can I ask you a favor?
Of course.
Can we fly over this sea and look for a specific... Yeah.
We could, if we had lots of time. You realize the...
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
The sea is endless.
Oh, true, actually.
You remember...
However, if you tell me which ship to find or what person to find, once you are gone, I can poke around.
So... Her name is Yue. It's my mom. The ship might be called the Virgin Naiad. I'm not 100% sure. It was her ship in life. I don't know if
I
that's
will
what
ask
she
around.
would... Okay. Thank you.
I was
Now,
gonna see. You think I'd be able to like cast sending to her, like we tried with Ilme? And what? I don't remember his name.
Sure.
Yeah, like if like I, you remember how we did that with I forgot his name. In Delphi, we were like trying to reach her like childhood friend, and she like pictured into his mind, and we like attempted to send a message. Yeah, there we go. Did we try that with
It's a little more difficult with just a description, or really just a name.
I tried.
Question. Canonically, did I tell Rermu about Forge?
I believe so.
I don't. Okay. I
Yeah.
thought I didn't. If I did, never mind.
Okay. Any parting words, friends?
Thank you.
It was a lovely time.
Hopefully we're not back for a little while.
And if we are, I hope it's for
but
pledge.
we'll see
here,
you
not
eventually.
business.
Yes.
The way
Probably a
things
little different
sound,
next
you
time,
might
though.
see me sooner rather than later, unfortunately.
I hope I see you again.
Got any children for us to meet overworld?
Plenty. I believe you will be meeting them soon. I believe Hades left you a focus for me? Lathos
Yes.
pulls out the
I was
pearl.
like, what?
Yeah. She takes it in one claw. She goes, I will warn you, leaving this realm might be a bit wonky with time. But who's to say it won't go perfectly? Ready?
Look at the group of people you're talking about.
More than ever.
Well, good luck. And she crushes the onyx pearl. Yeah?
As it's... Can I just, like, grab everybody in a big, like, grapple hug?
You got it.
Know.
All 6 of you.
All
disappear.
6 of us.
Yeah.
Can I get everyone to just roll me a straight d20?
We all end up in different places. Time.
I'm gonna use the one that rolled a natural 20 2 times in a row.
This isn't time.
Oh
magic.
my god!
Good time magic.
Did you get a nat 20 again?
Nat 20?
Yes!
Damn, man.
So
Hey.
This dice.
okay, I'm
Let me
really
roll the
glad.
surface.
So it was almost a nat 1, and then it rolled to a 19, and my heart about dropped through my chest. So a 19.
So 19. You got it?
Yes.
Ilme?
That was horrifying.
Well, 4.
4 for Ilme. Adagio?
First
A 9.
9 for Adagio and Anora.
I'm with you, Ilme.
2.
2 for Anora.
So group-wise, we did great.
Okay.
What about
I
Lathos?
feel like I should +5.
Lathos
somebody.
rolled an
I'll
18.
+5 Adazi.
Oh, nice.
No, this is just a straight D20 roll. It's not an actual in-game roll. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You all disappear.
What does it do?
This is how many years we were gone.
Okay.
Anura,
Oh god.
you wake up in complete darkness. With your dark vision, you can tell that you're in a very tight enclosed space.
Is there a door?
No, you are horizontal, and as your eyes adjust, you are surrounded in marble, lying horizontally on the ground.
Wait, what color marble?
White.
Just like my vision.
What are you doing?
Break it.
Like help?
Thunderwave.
You say help?
Yeah?
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I could cast melt into stone, but that's not gonna do anything.
Could always guiding bolt the.
I can't, bro. I don't have anything that can break it.
Break it. Use those fists. Claw your way out if you have to. I don't know.
Like underground, or am I just like surrounded by marble?
You're surrounded by marble. You have no
That's
idea
all I can
where you
tell.
are. Yeah, you have no idea.
Is the kind of marble familiar?
In the sense that it is marble? What do you mean?
Well, like, is it like a marble I've been around before? Because, like, every marble looks a little bit different. Like, is it something I've seen before?
It looks like white marble with some lines of black in it. It looks like fairly basic marble. You're not sure if you recognize it.
Am I in a fucking crypt?
Certainly seems like you're in a grave right now.
I can't cast sending or anything. I don't have any of the...
You just go back to
8
sleep. Take a long
stones.
rest.
Can I cast Guiding Bolt at first level against the marble to see if I can break through it?
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
Nat 1. Hit your own foot.
God, I can't do math, Sammy. And this is easy math. The 25.
25. So you're in such an enclosed space, you actually can't even move your arms up. So you have to sort of fire the guiding bolt from sort of by your waist. The entire area you're in is lit up in this golden light, so much so that you're like momentarily blinded as your eyes like very quickly adjust to the change in light. But you do hear a and you do see a slight crack in the marble above you.
Okay.
And you do
I'm
actually
gonna cast
see
it
very
again.
light, like barely anything, but there is some sort of light above you. It doesn't like, it's not like dirt is coming in on you. You feel like whatever is above this is open air.
Okay. Actually, give me a moment. Let me do something kind of smart. Hopefully, maybe find out if it's smart or not. If I can find something that works. I'm trying to figure out which of my wild shapes has the highest strength. I think it's the giant hyena.
I will let you know that you would know there is not room for anything beyond a medium creature in this grave.
Cool. Giant hyena is a large beast, so thanks for that warning.
Yeah.
I mean, I could turn into a panther. I don't know. I'm gonna try and cast it again first.
Okay, go and make another attack roll.
Advantage?
Okay.
Oh, the spider?
No.
Or snake?
No advantage?
That is going to be a 19.
It's not a creature. But yeah, that does hit. So another flash of light, the crack gets wider, and you actually hear some rubble as like some chunks of the marble get blown out, enough so that you can like get like a hand through. If you wanted to try to push.
I mean, I have a strength of 0, but I'll try.
I will say it'll take you like maybe 10 minutes to do, but you do manage to scrounge your way up out of this grave. That is very clearly a grave once you get out of it.
Do I see where I am?
Yes. You are standing in a completely marble mausoleum, a crypt. And you see what you just came out of is one of 5 marble coffins arranged like a 5-pointed star in the center of this space. On top of each of them is a marble statue lying down like a sarcophagus. The one you just popped out of, you can see the horns and the sickle and the cloak that once was a beautiful depiction of you. You look at the others and you see depictions of
Fucking
your
creepy.
4 friends.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna
the
go ahead
first
and
thing
start
you notice is that you don't hear any sounds from the other coffins.
I'm gonna start prying them open.
Okay? It'll take you about 2 hours to get all 4 of them open. And you see...
if I pry them open, once I pry the first one open, do I just see a body?
You see a body.
There's no life.
You see, the one next to you would have been Ryujin. You see the leathery, decaying skin of Ryujin.
Ew.
What is happening?
There is a door to this mausoleum. A marble door.
Run out the door.
You run out. At first you think it's nighttime, because it's dark. You look up and you see the red moon, bathing everything in this sort of dark, red light. You look around and you see, as you turn around, on the outside of the marble door that you just came in, painted like graffiti, is a bizarre sun symbol. And you get your bearings, you realize you are in the graveyard in Delphi. But you can tell immediately this is a very different Delphi. That's where we'll pick up next week.
Can I tell?
Ah, come on, Sammy. 5 more minutes.
I will say.
5 more minutes.
I will let you know. I will let you know, Anna, and really all of you, that your time is delayed based on your role.
Mm-hmm.
Anna, just so that you can start thinking about next week, you will have a year before the party is all united again.
Oh my god!
We will see you next week for the next phase of the Links of Tartarus campaign. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this next phase, y'all. I'm so excited.
What the bonk?
What has happened to the world in the absence
so who rolled
of the sun?
highest?
Wait, is this the end of season 2?
No,
Alexios
this will be
rolled the
a continuation of season 2. But yes,
So,
it is a new.
Alexios will be
So
the last
it went
I'll be the second
Anura.
last.
It went Anura, Ilme. Wait, why do I have Anura twice?
I kind of wish I rolled that one
Adagio,
now,
so.
to be honest.
It was Anura, Ilme, Adagio, Lathos, Ryujin, Alexios.
Yeah, I wish I would have rolled that one.
How long do I have before the next person comes back?
You don't know. You don't know. But I wanted to tell you have a year so that you can start thinking about potentially more like longer form things that you might want to do in that time. Okay.
I can go find other links in this time frame. I don't like this.
Not by yourself.
I'm so excited. I'm sure you guys feel free to talk about it in our Discord chat. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. I had a great time in the Underworld. I'm so excited to get back to the Overworld. I hope you guys are too. We will see you next week. Everybody, say goodbye.
Goodbye.